I did last time.
time. We were going through the lands, and suddenly in the night, when our tabaxi went to the cart we were supposed to execute. What's the word?
Escort.
Escort, thank you. To, what was it, Caston, I believe?
Yes.
And when he looked upon the cart, he heard a strange noise, and it turned out there was a tied-up Asimar in a little secret compartment that both Sin and I then decided, Sin and him decided, to leave there for, well, more he than Sin agreed, disgruntled, to let be there for the time being, make her stay as comfortable as possible, to have a optimal negotiation possibility with the person we're supposed to deliver her to. And yeah, no one else in the party knows, and then we fought some wolves. That was a not very spectacular part.
And I ate a mouse.
Yeah. Really, it was just...
Tiff ate a mouse. That's pretty spectacular in my opinion.
I think the ASMR was really the most interesting part of last session.
Mouse.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Of course, the mouse.
We also ate a mouse, so yeah.
I think Thornwhip as an ability in D&D is the most interesting thing about it.
Oh, right. Shit.
Right,
Sure,
okay.
sure. That one thing, that one ability is the most interesting.
So, you just encountered a bunch of wolves. Did any of you want to... I remember them being horribly burned.
Ooh! Guys, look! It's a barbecue! And I go cut up some meat.
From
to
what
take
I
off
remember
them.
is...
I thought we went to bed.
Yeah, we went back to bed. The Han kept watch this time because he was the least hurt out of all of us.
Ah,
And
shit,
then it was
right.
morning again, and we were gonna continue.
Right.
Yeah, how about that?
There's barbecue laying around.
Breakfast!
There's old, stale barbecue lying around.
Mm. Oh, shit. So... Okay. So, you guys want to continue on your merry way?
If no
Um,
one's opposed.
Well,
I'm just gonna settle down here and raise some kids on my own.
Breakfast!
I would like to
Enjoy,
see you make kids
Morgan.
on your own.
it's a lot of masturbating.
Alright, sure.
I go sniff the wolves.
You see a live wolf.
Gasp!
Where's the live wolf?
Is it the same from yesterday? Is there any... Did we actually do anything to that one?
No, it's not the same as
that-
you can see. It isn't as thin.
Is there a wolf just staring at us from a distance? Somewhere.
Somewhere in the distance. Sure.
I'll growl at it.
No, it's pretty much in the middle of your camp.
What?
Well, we gotta fight again. I growl at it.
Yeah, like by the card.
Oh,
in the
hi,
camp.
doggy!
Really, is it?
Hmm?
Oh, hi, doggy!
And it's just watching.
Well, what can we do in terms of animal handling?
I speak to her with my ability to speak with animals.
Do you have the ability to speak with animals?
It's a spell, uh-huh.
Oh shit! Right.
I walk over to it and I say, "Hello, Woofer.
Yo,
How
what's up?
can how can we help you?"
Where is it?
I mean, me.
Oh no! Guys! Guys!
Well,
Yes,
is it?
Erica.
What is it, Erica?
Han is a woofer!
Hun, is that you?
Why are you a wolf, Han?
I pet the dog. Pet.
I
We're
love
gonna
it.
poke the wolf with the end of her spear. Well, not the sharp one.
No! Don't poke on. Rude.
Bite the spear and rip it out of his hand.
There. Pet. Pet the dog. It's a noise of petting. That's tapping my knee.
Is that something Tabaxis just can't do?
Hon.
Roll
I
with
nod frantically.
check.
Hon. Why are you a woofer now?
What can I? What
Yeah,
can I
roll
roll?
wisdom or nature.
Pure wisdom. On
I
the-
don't know, it just kind of happened in the night.
Oh no.
I sneezed and then
Oh,
Well, guess he's stuck like this forever. What a travesty.
where did your clothes
no,
go?
it's not a tabaxi thing.
Where did your clothes go?
Peculiar.
That's
He's-
a good question, Erica.
He's naked.
Um,
Oh no.
By the way, can
As wolves usually are, yes.
we all understand him? Is that true?
No.
Yeah.
Just me.
okay.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm
I'm
sticking gum.
Are you sure that this is Han?
Hon, I pet again. Hon, wear your clothes. You're gonna be naked.
Somehow I think that's the least of a problem here.
You can speak with
I
animals?
can. It's called a spell.
Alright.
Damn, that's powerful. Must be nice.
Sure.
Hon, do you have any, of your items you carry around with you? Maybe you were carrying around a magical artifact that turns you into a doggo.
I think I was carrying a powerful artifact, so I would know about it.
Oh
Maybe.
no.
But yeah, if you could grab my backpack and we can just keep going, I'm sure this will sort itself out.
I tickle your chin. Scratch, scratch.
Do we have to carry him, or will he be able to
He
walk
had
with us?
legs. I go fetch his backpack. Yay, doggy.
I'll go bring
No.
the horse around.
Already one step ahead of you, Sindarian.
So I got a
Well-
Hon's bag.
Did he say
Should I?
Did you say before me you bring the horse around?
Well, no, but I thought first about it, so...
Wow, that's not how time works.
Ah, of course.
You know,
I forgot about that.
I
Good.
just so happen to have the spell that can change Hon back. Let me pull it out my ass.
but you can feel free to help her. I assume two
Right.
people are...
I
So,
bring-
huh? So Sin is leading the horse around.
I go
Hmm.
get his bag and I go over to him and look at the dog and be like,
Wolf.
sorry, wolfer. I go to the wolfer and I'm like, do you want to wear this or should I carry it?
It might be better if you were to carry it.
Okay, is it like a backpack or is it like a side strap bag or?
It's I hadn't really thought about the style of my backpack. It's a
Now
satchel.
It's a satchel. Put on the satchel.
Erica, if you can you talk to the horse?
Not anymore. I used my spell slot.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I mean,
Well,
I believe you can talk to all animals, right? For an extended period of time.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
10
10
minutes.
minutes.
This-
Okay. I walk to the horsey then. Hello, Pepper.
Mhm.
Why is Hannah Woofer?
I don't know.
Did you see anything happen last night, Pepper?
Well, beside the wolves and the lady, not really anything.
Hey, Erica,
Yeah.
tell the horse that I've got some more berries for him in about an hour or so.
Oh, Pepper.
Hmm?
Han says he has some berries for you in about an hour.
The yummy berries?
I don't know.
Oh.
Han. Pepper asks. Han. Pepper asks are they yummy.
Say they're very good.
Pepper. Pon says they're very good.
Oh, I can't wait for that. No.
Pon, Shaw says it can't wait.
Can I go to the back of the cart and start mending the, broken vases and whatnot was in there?
Yeah, you
Okay.
meant the broken vases. Like it's a simple vase,
Hang on, what the fuck? Give me a second.
nothing intricate. Oh,
You need some help, Sin? Or are you fine?
It's okay.
let's see in
Hey, Erica,
this number of
Yes, what
seconds.
Pon?
can you ask Morgana to scout out the area before we head off?
Morgana, the woofer wants you to scout out the area.
Well, how about he does that himself? After
Because
all,
he's
seems
just
more-
a small doggo.
Alright, I'm pretty sure he's not that delicate as you'll make him out to be, but
Look at his
Sure.
fluffy tail.
Look at his toe beans.
Look at his toes. Look at those tops.
I'll be back in an hour. Don't run off anywhere.
It's
Good.
okay.
What a
As you.
circus. Such a circus.
I need to stay near my pack.
So while
What does
you
it feel like to be a
I'll
dog?
be back
Are
in
you
a
all
few minutes
sweaty?
and that requires my attention.
in 2 minutes,
I don't know how long.
see you in 2 hours, I guess. As
Alright, as she sneakily makes her way around with
Hey!
Great.
Oh, I need
very
a wee.
sneakily,
I'll
like
be back, the woofer. I gotta go pee behind a tree.
normally you
You hear the wind picking up and Morgana is gone.
yeah, like you can hear the rustle of the leaves in the trees, and it's just suddenly vanished, not to be seen anywhere.
Alright.
So, Honey's
Following the-
alone behind the cart.
I follow the path for about half an hour and then I sneak back and jump scare Erica.
How do you want to scare her?
I just appear right behind her and be like, Erica.
Wait, so you're not actually gonna scout?
Yeah, I
Oh, wait,
follow the
he's
path
out
for
for
half
half
an
an
hour, then I come back and, well, report.
Went boo.
Exactly.
And I guess in an hour, Erica's done with peeing and stuff like that.
I guess.
Tiff, you here?
So, such bad timing always. But yeah, in,
How many pots are in the back?
There is 3.
in that half an hour, did I notice anything? Or
In the half an hour, you see, like, you can like see, well, you see the road first off. You see that there isn't really anything in these parts.
Mhm.
You know you're quite a bit away from Caston yet,
uh
and have about a day's travel to go. Let me just.
but not a day's travel, sure. Okay,
Yeah.
that's one. Okay, that's one day for here to do.
Yeah.
All right. Great. Also, since I am the Outlander, I should be able to guide people without any trouble through, well, this terrain.
Oh, yeah. You know the general terrain.
Generally, yeah.
Yeah. So like you don't know like all the roads and stuff like that. You know where about they might lead,
Mhm.
and you estimate there's about a day's travel
Sure.
to Caston if you keep following the road.
Would be glad if, well, people were back here so that I could jump scare them.
In the meantime, cheers, mates.
Cheers.
Yeah, actually, you should be able to do something within that hour.
Oh,
Okay.
Erica!
I'll just look around the area. By the time he gets back, I come back as a bag.
You have like Did you transform with your clothes on, or like did you merge with it, or like lose
Yeah,
it?
I merged. Sure.
All right.
That would be pretty inexpensive, even though bonus points for the coolness factor if you just ripped your clothes apart.
Yeah,
when
they
you
don't
transform.
rip their clothes. They're either like it falls to the ground, or you merge with it.
Jeez, what's the point then?
You don't rip your clothes, so you don't
You're
have
not
to pay
naked.
many money each time.
Magic.
Exactly.
I remember it's banging against the wall.
Erica, you feel a hand on your shoulder.
Oh. Is it my... Oh my god, are they having sex?
What?
Sorry.
Excuse me?
Oh, is it my beloved Charlie? Sorry, I just heard a moan from next door and lots of banging.
Oh dear. No, Morgana, go.
Oh,
Erica.
Charlie, is that you?
Uh,
Oh wait, it's
no.
not Charlie, I changed her name, shit.
I think we should
Her
change
name.
I'm pretty sure you, well, confused me with somebody.
Silly.
Lacey, it was something like that, I forget.
I'm sorry, Erica, I'm not your girlfriend.
My girlfriend. Oh,
Well, I scouted the area for about half an hour, and I think we should be, well, at Carsten in about at noon, I'd say.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. So
Delicia was her name.
Celestia. So like the pots get mended, like they're simple pots. It's just clay. There's no intricate design, so you do the job quite easily.
Sven, are you done yet?
Am I done yet?
You are done
should
yet.
we
In
should
an
be
hour.
done within an hour.
Fucking done.
Sorry, I didn't know an hour had passed in the 5 minutes I was gone. You know, time can work a little differently.
And Honey's now sitting at the camp again, or waiting.
It is
Hold
old
on.
form.
You're not a doggo anymore.
You were a lot cuter before, but well, I'm glad you're back.
Is that how puberty works? For
I'm sorry, what?
Tabaxi?
Puberty.
I don't know how old Hon is. I'm just a silly...
Erica,
I hope
Yeah.
you.
I'm in my mid 40s.
You don't look a day over 20.
I guess it's all the hair.
Oh, she should be a sailor, not like a merchant, like
Maybe
salesman.
Maybe she was.
Yeah.
Onward!
And you pack down the camp, the pots are now mended. You have a girl in your back of your cart, and you go travel on.
Sin, what are we actually even transporting? Is the cargo alright?
Was anything in the things that I mended?
Yeah.
What was in
Well,
it?
they used to be like a bit apples, food, kind of stuff in there. A bit of like tools lying around.
Okay.
Apples?
Provision and tools, Morgana. You're at the same note from Erica as I did, right?
Well, yeah. I don't know, I'm just curious.
Did
You
we-
reckon you reckon somebody would mind if I took like an apple? A half smashed one? Maybe?
Probably.
Wait, are the apples in the
I mean, if they are damaged, then they can't
They
be
used
sold
to
anyway,
be
so...
they used to be. Some of them are in the baskets.
Well,
The
if we're
tools.
traveling with them, then aren't they for like someone else?
Let us not touch the things we were sent to deliver.
Well,
I don't
yeah,
remember
so-
since always and every time.
Damaged or not, we had a job to do and we should do it to the letter.
I guess you're
I
right.
don't want to get in trouble. Like, I have a record to keep.
Alright, I know.
Erica, about that.
What?
So, how upset would you be if your record were, say, influenced negatively?
Well, the higher up I am, the more likely I am to be paid more money, so not very good.
What do
I
you mean by that? Huh?
see.
Well, there's tiers, just like in all jobs, right?
I
The
don't
higher
think
up you
there's
are,
different tiers of delivery jobs.
There is.
Okay, God just told me there. Thank you, Alistrea. Apparently there are.
I don't know. Seems reasonable that there would be.
Well, I
And
imagine the higher up you are, the more responsibility you have over different things.
and
More
Erica knows that her guilds are like paid to be very neutral in every matter.
Neutral. Okay. So they're basically a version of the transporter.
I don't know what the transporter is.
if I find the name, I'll tell you, because you sent me it a while ago and I can't.
Yeah,
Ah,
it is called the Harbinger Epistle.
Yes, them.
What about the Harbinger pistol?
That's the company I work for.
Ah, never heard of them.
Harbinger pistol.
That's
Harbinger.
good.
What a nice-
Harbinger
What a nice
Epistle.
What's it? Do the pistols exist in your universe?
epistle, like
What
a
is
newspaper.
in I don't in
Wait,
I don't know.
epistle?
Type it out, Fiend, so I don't
Epistle
spell it wrong.
is
Oh, e-pistol. Never mind, I thought you just said pistol.
You type out
Not
so I don't spell it
pistols.
wrong.
Exactly,
if-
that's hence why I was confused.
Epistle.
Epistle.
How do you spell it?
What? Yeah.
You write
That's-
it down for you guys.
By the way, that's the transporter at Jason Statham movie.
Where did you put it in
Oh, really?
resources?
I'm putting it in the resources.
I have the emblem you sent me, but I don't have the.
The Harbinger pistol. Sure.
Yeah, and they're like quite quiet, I guess, because it's a good thing. You don't want anyone taking your business. So I've got to be professional with everything I do. Ooh, a stick!
Understood.
As you can the smell. Oh,
Professional, and still you'll hire such amateurs like us.
Well, I didn't. My business did.
Yeah.
Obviously, my business know what they're doing. If they saw fit for you, then obviously
Well, I guess I
it's
should
not my
feel
place to
flattered.
say.
I guess I should feel flattered then.
as the
Sin, can I drag you to a side for a second?
Sure.
Also, we're
Are you-
walking, right?
Are
While
you
they're-
concerned about my voice seemingly changing like every 2 days?
I had noticed, but I decided best not to comment on it.
You should
Yeah,
try
yeah.
ability.
I'm doing a bit of soul searching in my life at the moment.
Don't we all? So, whispering, like stage whispers. So,
Yes.
Are you seeing anything that I'm seeing in Miss Cole's sort of like bigger picture that we're discussing here?
I'm not quite certain what you're alluding to.
Sorry.
Things like plausible deniability, Fall Guys.
You want to use Eric as a fall guy?
No, I'm saying possibly we're being used as Fall Guys.
Now that is very likely.
Assuming anything were to go wrong with this job, the
Which it already
powers that be would have a very easy time pinning this on us.
they would. But I assume your brilliant mind already has a solution.
Kind of, and that's why I wanted to talk to you, because it's a solution that you may be partial to, because I know we had discussion earlier and you were very hesitant to accept the outcome of that.
Yes, I was indeed very hesitant of robbing another, what was it, person, life being, whatever the universal term for human is here, of liberty on purpose.
And would you be willing to trade your liberty for theirs?
Potentially.
Even if it meant something like death
Hmm.
for a single life?
Well, if it is
What
meant
i-
to happen, it will happen.
Just wanted to get a read on your feelings about the situation.
Are you two clowns done yet?
I could try and contact, my guild. They usually are quite good at helping members, as any guilds are.
Maybe hold off on that just in case. I'm just saying we don't know how deep this goes.
We do indeed not know but we have to take it one day at a time, I suppose. We'll meet with our contractors and see what they have to offer, and you'll no doubt will be the one to bring this whole matter to their attention.
Yeah.
I'll be on the road while this is happening, or
Yeah, I assumed we were traveling.
all right, okay, yeah,
Thanks, Harry,
Okay.
for being the only brain of this group on the path.
sure. Is it just me, Erica, or is Han acting really strange?
He was a dog for a while.
I don't even mean that. It's just I don't know. I think he's up to something. I mean, what is somebody that official doing at such a weird business anyway? Shouldn't he be sitting at court or something like this?
Maybe he was a bad judge and they kicked him out.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Oh,
Tell me, Erica, do you often work with how do I say that, freelancers, or people not from your organization or guild?
Well, it's whatever the higher ups demand us to do. Normally I work alone, but I used to work with Cilicia until she went off as well. But the guild often supplies people if the job's quite hard, or if you're going for a long way, that you have backup in case anything goes wrong. So I imagine the stuff in the wagon is quite important, that there are meant to be this many people here. But I've learned not to ask questions because money is worth more than asking questions.
Is it though?
Yes.
I would trade in all my money if I had some answers.
Well, that's fine for you, but not fine for some, not when you're living in a not very rich town. You have to provide for you, yourself, and your family.
Sure, we all have to eat.
So I've just learned to not ask questions.
So you would rather obey and, be a dog on a leash, I suppose.
No, I work for them. They give me money. I eat. Simple.
I guess. Well, if it works for you.
It's like if you take someone to get healed at the cleric doesn't turn around and go, was that a good person? No, they just most of the time heal them because that's their job.
Believe me, I had certain clerics actually, doing that.
Well, I am a
What?
tiefling, so I know what it's like to be shat on, but that's just life, isn't it?
One of them even called me a witch.
Whoa. I mean, you do have one arm.
I don't think that qualifies for being a witch.
Bitch!
Yeah, I heard that too sometimes.
Well, witches are cool. They cast magic, but I don't think you cast magic.
No, I don't.
And you're not a witch.
Thank you. It means a lot to me that you said that.
As you start nearing Caston, the air starts to be filled with the smell of sea and fish. More people are again roaming the roads. A lot of them is giving you quite the looks as you pass them.
Jeez, don't people ever see women in this country? Why are they all staring?
Because you're traveling with a demon, a cat, and like a person who eats babies.
Pretty sure they don't do that. Trust me. There's much better things you can do with a baby than just eat it. And for the other things, yeah, I guess Hun looks funny. And well, you also look special, but I'm pretty sure you're not a demon.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Definitely.
That is, well, calming, I suppose.
You're nearing the town of Caston now, and you can see the city walls and the little houses surrounding it.
Alright, now to find our contractor. Annan? That was his name,
Well,
right?
Hold up. For the sake of safety, I think we should leave someone with the cart outside of town while we establish contact.
It is just in reach, Hon. We can just, well, drop our load and be done with it.
That is true. Like,
I understand that, but we've already had a few issues, and this cart might not be arriving in the same state that we were paid to transport it in.
Alright, and how do you reckon we patch it up, or, well, cover our mishaps?
Well, I don't think we can, which is why I suggest we leave it outside of town with a guard. It will also arouse less suspicion at the town gates.
It's just goods, Hun. Hun, you're just being paranoid. Why should we get any trouble here? We actually have a contract. We're not transporting anything illegal, as far as I know.
I understand this,
Why
but
should there be trouble?
The world is a dark place, Morgana. Some people chop off hands and some steal carts.
wait, well, if
Yes,
Morgana,
and this is why I want to, well, no longer be responsible for
Morgana,
this
you
car.
can stay with the cart since everyone's getting upset about it. I'll go in, and everyone just wait here.
Either. I believe either
Alright.
Sin or me should stay with the cart.
Of course you do.
I
Very well.
agree with Erica. You should be able to get this done by her, right?
I'll stay with the cart. You guys have your silly squabble along the way.
Sin, see if you can maybe fix up a few of the scratches.
Oh, is that all I'm good for now?
I mean, you are very good at it.
Alright, Hun.
Why,
We
what a
already have
nice
a place in
compliment.
mind where we can, well,
How much away
Place
are
our
we from
cart.
this city?
Hey, look! I placed a thing.
Yeah, it's off the map.
No, it's not.
Oh wait, no, that's not
Uh.
supposed to be an arrow pointing. It's over there. That's just okay.
So that's us.
alright. Where do we
In
place
terms-
our
in terms
guard
of,
then?
like, feet, how far is that in terms of feet?
I
Couple of hundred?
estimate about 200 meters, I guess. Or,
give me.
Can I want to broach?
It's about 500 meters, so that's
and say,
about
I don't know.
1,640 feet.
I want to approach Han, lower my voice, and kind of whisper. I don't know if
I'll
it's
lean
a,
down.
I don't know if it's an intelligent idea letting her out this close to the city.
I think we should let her out. Just save the cart, just to make sure everything's all right. Maybe if you have to open it up, give her some breathing air. Maybe
All right.
stop with some food.
Alright, can I at this point roll if I can, well, eavesdrop on them?
Yeah, you can roll a perception.
Because that's just fishy what they're doing at this point.
I'll walk back to the cart. I'll sit on the cart.
Your sneaky ears
Mhm.
hear a bit of talking about letting.
Sure.
So like you don't hear like the full out conversation, but you hear a lot of it.
Sure.
I'm not used to this sin. Normally we just walk straight in, hand
Can-
over the work, and walk back out.
Can I jump
Well-
scare Han?
This makes a lot. Can you? You can certainly try.
Alright.
Well, Erica, sadly, not everyone in the world has your spirit and personality, so...
It's just how we do it normally.
What is?
The world is a cruel place, believe me.
Give me a
I
second.
mean,
And sometimes you must take precautions that the world isn't especially cruel to you.
Okay,
Honey,
so
I know.
that's not gonna be enough.
Yeah, it's 18.
As you feel like some shivers down your spine, your hair in the neck stands up a little bit.
Just a really angry
I
presence right behind her ear. Han,
I turned to wherever it was and cast Fawn Whip.
Oh shit!
guess what?
One whip. Holy shit! Well,
Okay, alright,
roll to it.
7.
As your whip lashes out, it like Morgana can like feel it. The air brushes like by her ear, but she isn't hit by anything, and it slams
Morgana.
into the ground.
careful.
You shouldn't sneak
Careful.
up on people like that. You never know how they're going to react.
I guess I'm living with the risk. After all, it is a cruel and dangerous world we're living in. You might as
Yes,
well
yeah.
enjoy the thrill of it.
Can I help you with something?
Han, is there anything you're not telling me?
Can you lot just get the job done with? Can you save your squabbling for after I get paid? Please!
Yes,
that
there is
would be
something-
nice. I
Well,
have...
if it was for me, we would already be inside the city gate and handing over our load.
Yes, Morgana, there is something I'm not telling you.
Hmm. Well, I can't shake the feeling this is something that I should know. If it is, well, not too personal, I assume.
On the level, it's quite personal, yeah.
Oh,
One
really?
could say it's almost like lives are at stake.
Ah. Well, and you're sure there is no way I could be, well, of assistance with that?
Oh, I think you can be of a lot of assistance. It's just for you to be of assistance, there are things that you shouldn't know.
Really? Is that so? I'm only of value to you if I'm stupid.
While
Is that how
they're
you think?
discussing fiends, I'm walking into the city with the horse and cart.
No, the car is with Sin.
Taking too long to discuss shit.
Like I would have stopped immediately if the car starts moving.
I'm sitting on the cart. How are you moving this cart?
I thought we
With the
already
horsey.
decided that we're gonna hide it anyway.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
Erica. I think we had a plan.
Not yet, everyone keeps bickering. By the
Can
time
you
we
make
get
him
there-
stop? You're the boss of this operation, aren't you?
Shh, guys, shush.
Erica,
She's
Shh.
so. As Erica starts to move to the guardsmen of the town.
Well, I walk up to Erica before she
I don't-
forcibly stop her with my body. I'll put my
Harry.
hands on her shoulders, push her back a bit.
Oh shit.
Erica,
Hey, you.
so, we had a plan here. There's no bickering. It's just Morgana asking a few questions.
By the time we get there, they would have left. So if we're going to do the plan, can we do it and not argue?
There's
I'm the
no
boss
argu-
of this operation, and you all keep squabbling.
Okay, do
I'm
you
not
agree with my
squabbling.
reasoning that Sin should stay with the car while we just go and check things out?
And Sin can, but if Sin touches anything, then it's coming out of Sin's pocket.
Sin is very good at repairing things.
Well, you better be good at repairing money that doesn't exist.
I don't know if I'm, well... I don't think Sin is the issue, it's just, well, things that might happen to Sin. So, somebody should stay with him.
Look, Erica needs to get paid.
Yo.
Erica rips her shirt away and becomes the Hulk.
Sure, why doesn't Morgana, the great warrior, stay with me?
To the city, please.
Sure. We'll leave this valiant warrior to guard the cart with you, Sin.
Thank you.
Why,
Now we can get
thank you,
everything sorted.
Grand Inquisitor Han. How kind of you.
I
Yes.
over-exaggeratedly bow.
I bow even deeper.
Now that we've all stopped flirting with each other, can we go, like...
Get a room, you two.
Alright, so Han and Erica, right? Is
Yeah.
going. Wait, let me freaking.
Oh no, the screen's buffering.
It's buffering. What?
Yeah, there's buffering on my screen.
Can everybody else see the map?
Yeah?
We see.
I tried to zoom in on Anhan, and then the GIF
Anhan?
Anahan.
Anahan? I'm
No.
Anhang of,
The letter, I was trying to zoom in
Local.
on his name
Oh,
to read it, but I couldn't, so it just started to buffer.
but so as you move to the gate, there is some guy standing ready, looking you up and down like, "Oi, who walks there?"
It is I, Erica, the walker. I made it funny.
They're not laughing. Do you have any papers?
Does my sigil count as paper?
Yes.
Nope.
I could get that out, even though it's not paper, but I'll get that out and be like, I'm on a mission.
Alright. Okay,
We're
quick
going-
then.
We're going in to check, and we'll be right back out.
Alright. See you in a minute, I guess.
Come on, hon.
I walk through, not even making eye contact with you or the guard.
They are making a lot of eye contact with you, though.
oh.
Okay, so we need to find Mr. I'll try to read his name again. Anhan Dormitimer.
Daughter.
Thought
Yes. And
Timer.
don't know where he will be, or she will be, but they're in here somewhere.
Well, if you hold up real quick, Erica, as I change into my... change my clothes.
Some kind of magical girl transformation's going on.
Oh, Superman transformation. Give me a phone box.
Look around. Ah, an outhouse, that'll do.
And you just start spinning around like da-da-na-na-na-na-na.
How fashionable.
So you're gonna change your clothes, I guess?
Yeah, I'll change my clothes as quick as I can and pop back out.
Alright. It's your High Inquisitor clothes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as you start moving through the city, what do you want to do?
Try and have a look out for anywhere that would probably be where Anahan would be waiting for me.
Trading stores, warehouses.
the special inn we meet at?
You look around, you see different kind of shops, and you can see when there is like a harbor.
Right.
If you could continue down instead of going through the city, there is a lot of different kinds of shop, and there's a lot of people. Like the smell of fish really hits hard in this city.
I love fish.
There is something quite alluring about the smell.
Fishy.
But you don't see anything saying Anham or Dortimer.
No inn that has the special inn.
Nope.
Excuse me, good sir.
Yes.
Would you happen to be familiar with a gentleman by the name of Anham Dotier?
Oh, Anham! Yes, of course! He's the owner of a little shop,
Called
the Dragon Turtle's Resting.
Dragon Turtle's Resting.
Yes,
would you
is
be able to point us in the right direction?
Of course I would. And he points you down one of the streets where the crowd dispatches a bit towards it. As most of them are going towards the market. Or other places.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Have a wonderful day.
And you, sir.
Thank you. And he goes off.
Do you want to head straight there, or get the others and bring the wagon in?
Let's have a little chat with Mr. Dortimer.
Okay, well, we can head there now and see if he's there.
As you're nearing the shop, you can see a sign with like a giant, or not giant. It's a turtle with a lot of spikes on it, resting like with lying his head down. As you go inside, there's no people in here right now.
What kind of store is it?
It seems like there is a desk, a little bit of like wares from the ships. So there's a bit of like fruits and greens and meats, and some exotic stuff. But there's no like, it's only the outside walls, and the desk kind of takes most of the space.
Oh.
Or it's like in the middle of it all.
There's no one in here.
Not right now, no.
Can I knock on the desk? Hello?
Yes, a second, please. As you hear rustling in the back room, and forest elf pops out with a shaved head and pierced ears, like black, all the way black eyes, and coppery skin.
How edgy.
Oof, edgiest of edge. What can I help you with, Mrs.?
We're here to speak to Mr. Anahan.
I am he. Yes.
Oh, hello, we have your wagon.
Send my paw. Mr. Dortimer, pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Kind of looks you up and down, and he
Grabs his hunting rifle.
he
Shotgun from under the desk.
he seemed hesitant, but then calmly takes your hand or paw and shakes it. Yes,
Oh.
from Holden Snap, correct?
Yeah.
Good. Where is the wagon then?
We're gonna bring it round for you, just checking you in. Didn't want to bring it into the city, knock on the door, and you to be out and have it sitting outside your shop.
Of course, we wouldn't want such precious wares to be laid to prying eyes.
As he looks at you, like he raises an eyebrow. Yes.
If you don't mind, we'll go fetch it now, and we'll go around the back to give you it. We'll do a special knock on the door.
Thank you. That would be most appreciated.
Is he like a common customer of like the service, or is he like just a randy?
What do you mean?
Is he like a common user of this like messaging service, or is he just a randomer?
Oh, he knows. Like,
Right.
he is well aware of the messages services.
So we all know the knock.
Yes.
Ah.
The
Along with me,
knock.
I improvise a lot.
Oh,
It's
yes.
fine.
The knock.
Before we head off to
That makes
secure
sense.
your cart, Mr. Dortimer,
Mm-hmm.
as I'm sure you're aware, so I look over to Erica. It's
Yes.
I kind of make an expression. It's just like sort of roll my eyes and look at him. Just go with it.
Yes.
The guild does imply a certain amount of discretion as long as we are compensated accordingly for the dangers involving the delivery of certain packages.
There shouldn't have been many dangers delivering this card. It is only mere provisions, correctly?
Ah, of course. That being said, we did have a run-in with some distasteful individuals who seemed to believe there was something more to it.
Oh, which individuals might that be?
Some dogs.
And
a few
dogs.
bandits.
Bandits?
Whoa. Okay, yeah, no. I guess
Right. Give me a fucking...
Cobalt bandits, yeah.
Most of the time, if you don't have a wagon, you go unnoticed. But obviously, this time around, we did have a big wagon. Because normally you just buy, like, letters, wink, from ladies, wink.
What?
So it's a bit more of a discreet service.
What, no wink.
What?
Yes, and I can imagine it would be even more discreet should we be transporting the lady herself.
Haha.
Sorry, I've made him into a manhole.
oh, sorry.
He looks at you. What bandits did you encounter on this?
Wolves.
I didn't catch any names. Small
Some-
forest woodlands to the east side of the bridge, south of Holdensnapp.
Oh right, I do know that a lot of the split fawns is here regularly in the area.
Letthorn.
Split fawns.
And pray tell, Mr. Dortimer, how do the split fawns know you?
Oh.
Well, I'm from the area myself, so I of course know of some of the stuff that is happening here. We know what to look out for.
I understand you know what to look out for. A man of your caliber, certainly, I imagine, is very cautious in all aspects of the business. But the question I am asking is, why would the split fawns state your name in particular?
The split fawn said my name.
Indeed.
Roll a fucking deception.
Hun, I don't recall this.
With disadvantage.
Give me my money.
Deception, come on, dice. Oh, fucking hell. It's, 7?
No, they would not have my name. I do not have any business with them.
Oh, I'm getting flustered because my customer's getting angry. Oh, lovely name, sir.
Is this how you handle your employees, Erica?
I'm sorry, he's new. Our company hired them as kind of a one-off. They could have died, it's fine.
This is true. I am a new hire,
Yes.
to put it in a certain way.
I'm just...
However, I've only survived this long by accepting jobs where people are open about the dangers. And it appears that you, Mr. Dortimer, have been less than forthcoming.
And Erica, your employee is starting to irritate me. Either get my card, or have to file this to the guild.
Of course, hon, please. Let's go get this man's cart. You can question him after we've delivered the cart.
I quit.
Sure.
Now that I'm no longer affiliated with the guild, Mr. Dortimer, I suppose we can talk openly about this current business dealing.
Walk out the room.
You walk out the room.
My cart.
God damn it, mate.
I'm gonna reach out for Erica.
Touch me. You're fucking staying here, bitch. This is... You are certain in what you're doing right now.
Can I meanwhile make a perception or an investigation check to find what's her face? Asimar lady.
Do you know about a small
No,
lady?
she's there. What the fuck?
Well, no, but there's
All we
something
know-
odd with the card. Otherwise, you wouldn't be so defensive about it staying outside the not
All-
getting to the
As
customer.
to, so you're looking through the card.
Yes. I'm
All
gonna use
we
perception.
know is that Hon probably has a crush on Sin, so keeps talking to them.
I'm gonna meditate on top of the card and listen closely. Close my eyes.
Definitely
Right.
metagame on top of the cart.
Can I fill the silence then with a meaningless blabber? Ah, you asked a question. I'm so sorry. I was meditating myself.
Well, you don't know
Well,
because, or just roll. Roll
I
if you
mean-
can make out that Morgana is not just sleeping.
I mean, you asked me a question and I didn't answer it mainly because I myself stepped out for a second, so I'm gonna intend to answer that now.
Right.
I don't know if he's trustworthy. I just met him, but from so far he seems like a guy who plans ahead,
I guess.
and he
Yeah.
hasn't backstabbed us yet.
Whatever these plans are. What is wrong with this card anyway? Why is he so defensive about it? Could be getting my
Hurts
money
my
by
head.
now.
I'm sure you can get your money in an hour or so. Patience is a virtue. Right? Is that a saying? Where are you from anyway? I feel like we've been traveling together, but we know nothing, right? Why don't you start telling an epic tale of your warriors' times?
Really want to know about me?
Yes.
Well, it's fair to say I'm Morgana. Some call me Morgana the Snake. I come from the deserts, and to the desert I shall go one day again. Does that answer your questions?
Well, no. That poses several more.
I guess. Well, what you should know is that Tutlashai is a really beautiful but really uninhabitable place. Really,
Uninhabitable.
well, at some parts we still manage somehow, but it can be rough.
It is funny how people always say places are uninhabitable, yet secluded people always do live there.
That is true. You can't even imagine what I always tend to find in the desert. You just need to know how to look and where.
Well, if I can't imagine it, you might be able to tell me.
Oh, where do I even start? Sandstorms, rainbows on top of the deserts,
Wow.
mushroom mushroom stones, small little geckos hiding within the sand, vultures dancing in the sky.
I would have never believed vultures to be in the desert. Damn. Are you a scholar?
If this is about you mocking me, Sin, then I would prefer silence right now.
Ah, don't be like that. My jokes are very funny.
You are absolutely
They
hilarious.
are very funny.
Well, I stole time this week and they keep going.
So you just keep stalling as much as possible.
Yes.
Sure. If you start.
Okay. As Sin is speaking more than he have done the last how many years?
I like this. This is great.
Sweat is like running down his face because his jaw is hurting at this point. There's as long as the talking is going, there doesn't seem to be any other noises than other travelers passing by, giving especially Sin a very weird look.
Smile and wave. Smile and wave.
As you smile and wave, they don't smile and wave back, bitch.
They run.
they,
Run for the hills.
they're like pulling their children closer to them. You can see them like just pass you faster. and you just gonna keep the talk up, right?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
Did you ever had whoa.
Sorry.
Did you
Did
ever
I-
had any dates, Sin?
Ah, I did. That was a long time
Oh.
ago.
Tasty, right?
Excuse me.
It's a fruit, apparently.
I mean, yeah, I know. I thought that was your joke. And
No,
then-
it's my joke now.
Okay, cool. So, yes,
I mean, she's totally naive. I'm making the joke, but yeah.
the fruit, of course. Yes, I do believe I had some back in the day when I. Huh. Maybe I
Weird.
did. Maybe I didn't.
Yeah, we're also making wine out of these. It's really wonderful. Such
Ah,
a sweet,
wine.
wonderful liquor.
I did
pouring
have
down your
that.
throat.
Have that.
Okay, interesting talk, guys. But back in the shop, he's looking at you very intensely.
Eric is attempting to leave.
Erica.
Roll a.
So one moment, Mr.
Huh?
Daughter. Erica.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, whispering to her. I understand this is against procedure, but could you humour me for a few moments?
Going to get me fired.
Erica, people's lives are at stake here.
It's a wagon of fruit, John.
It's a wagon with a person inside.
Unless the apples are your friends, there's no one inside.
Erica, you're not listening to me. There's a person inside. What do you think me and Sin have been talking about for the last few days?
That's fantastic. Maybe you ordered a prostitute.
Erica, she said she was kidnapped.
Nanny.
Listen, I understand that you had a partner before, correct?
I wouldn't say partner, but I did love her.
Okay. What if these are the same people and they're exploiting your company for ulterior motives and your partner was wrapped up in this whole mess? Don't you think a lead would be more prominent than money at this point?
spoke to her. So why don't we just leave? I meet the girl in the wagon and we go from there.
Because we can leave at any time. But if we leave now, we might never get this chance again.
He will report back to my company if we ask him too much. If this is the case, then why would you tell him about the girl?
I didn't tell him about the girl.
Okay.
Those words haven't left my lips yet. I've alluded to it. And therefore, if he admits to trafficking people, then maybe I'll go along with it. But
Okay.
until that point, we just need to stick it out.
If it fails, I'm getting your paycheck.
Fine with me. Sorry about that, Mr. Dortmund.
He just raises an eyebrow at you.
We have a weird relationship, sir.
It do seem like that.
So, where was I? Yes. In the interest of full disclosure, is there anything you would like to discuss about your delivery? Anything that might have endangered those transporting it
Just to
more
make
than
sure.
they should have?
Just to make sure we're delivering to the correct person, of course. We wouldn't want you to get anything that belonged to old Freddy down the road.
Mr. Pepperback requested a provision card from Holdensnap. I am the one talking forth and back between the two factions. The two towns. Is that unclear?
So he's not? He's called Mr. Pepper?
No, his
Pepperback.
boss is Mr. Pepperwack.
Ah, okay.
Pebbleback have been here a long time in this
Yes,
city.
I know, I'm well aware, sir. I do deliveries a lot for you people, and of course your happiness is my main priority. However, there's been a lot of issues going on at the moment, bandits and all that things, so we're just making sure that we're delivering to the correct people, just in case you could be an imp disguised as a human.
Does Mr. Pepperwack have an office, a distributory place of residence?
Mr. Pebbleback lives in the castle here. He is the Lord of Caston.
The Lord of Caston. Very interesting. Are you familiar with my garb?
My God.
My attire?
Oh shit, sorry.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yes, you do look like a courtman of some kind.
Yes, and so you can understand my thoroughness in matters concerning the transport of goods between the powers that be.
Yes. I can understand that.
I'm glad we're on the same page. Now, in relation to the cart, you simply requested goods. Nothing more.
Yes, I requested goods.
Insight check.
Okay, roll fucking insight check.
That a ooh, spicy.
So how
Uh?
spicy is gonna
Like
get?
26 spicy.
26.
Don't test me on
I'm a gamer.
perception or insight.
All right, you have fucking ugh.
Smart as fuck, boy.
I guess.
As he looks at you, like you can see he's not. It's not only provisions he requested. He's lying from his teeth.
Now, you identified my clothing as a lawman, and you would be correct. Not the type of law you're familiar with. I'm more of a seeker of those who lie.
Yes.
And I am very good at my job, Mr. Dortimer. So I'm going to ask one more time before I have to put certain measures into place. You simply requested good. Provisions. Apples and the like.
I don't think you understand, Mr.
Han. High Inquisitor Han.
Mr. Han. I got my orders. They are not easy to stray away from.
Oh, and I respect that to the highest degree. Orders are that which uphold society. But trust is an even more powerful tool.
And I have trust in Mr. Pebbleback's delivery.
And what would happen to you would you be unable to secure such a delivery?
I would not dream of it. Mr.
Yes, I don't-
Pebbleback has been good to this society, and I would not.
Yes,
would-
I imagine it wouldn't be very pleasant.
At all.
So, we're going to do you a big favor and take this job off your hands, and we're going to deliver the car to Mr. Pepperback personally.
He raises his he looks at Price. And what are you gonna do with the delivery when you get there?
Well, we're going to present it and say that his middleman was rather abrasive in the securing of the goods, was rude, was distasteful, lied, and we recommend maybe some disciplinary action.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Erica, I thought you would hire better people. Now get out of my shop.
Sir, by all means, we did ask you very politely.
You are ruining my business here. I had a good thing going on.
I'm going to walk up to a desk, and you can keep that good thing going on. All you have to do is tell us the truth.
Mr. Pebbleback made a request of a delivery. I am not the one to judge his orders. He have his own agenda, which I am not a part of. I only find the goods and
Well, it
get them
sounds like you're a
delivered.
part of it. Have you ever heard of an agentic state?
What? Excuse me?
An agentic state.
No. Well, can we explain to the GM, please? I don't know what.
An agentic state is where you act upon orders, and because you act upon those orders, you believe you have no ownership over responsibility. For example, in Nazi Germany, a lot of people were ordered to shoot Jews, but because they were ordered to, they don't believe that they were guilty of murder.
Right. Okay. Yes, I have come across the term.
It seems like it's very applicable to this certain situation. We all have a choice, Mr. Dortimer, and it seems you've made yours. Good day.
And he slaps the door as you go out of it.
It's like a hissy fit outside the door.
I didn't know
Erica.
Erica could beatbox.
Erica, I apologize, but
This job is my lead, finding someone I love.
we have a much bigger lead.
And how do you know that? Just because you found some hoe?
Just
Damn
because-
hoes.
Oh,
The same age as my daughter.
goddamn! This is the transporter, just as well. Other
I don't
people's
know.
story.
I'll have to contact my superiors at the next tavern we're in, but we've never been known for trafficking people. So unless you snuck in there on the night time, we've just literally lost a potential customer.
Potential human trafficker, sure. Maybe we should head back to the others and meet our
Oh,
guest.
yes.
It's just as you make your way back through
Guardsman.
this.
Guardsman.
Yeah. The guardsman.
As I walk past, just nod to him. Guardsman. Guardsman.
No,
Oh,
you don't.
you say
We're not
that.
gonna do that, man.
You can see like the lips they squeeze together. They're not replying to you. Not even with your fancy cloak on. Just whew, just standing there. They like shoot their breast towards a little bit as you go by.
Can I see them approach?
Yes, and you can see like getting a lot of angry like looks on the way.
I like. Please tell me this is settled. I can't. I can't.
Let me guess. We're sleeping outside the
Sin.
city tonight.
Sin, why don't you introduce the others to our guest?
Wait. Wait. What?
Stupid whore.
I raise an
March over to the
eyebrow.
cart.
Like, are you serious?
I
You
march
have my
over to the
intentions,
cart,
Indaria.
and I'm like, get the bitch!
I jump off the cart, take out my dagger, I slice open the fabric, and at this point I guess I start cutting her loose as while dragging her out.
So you're the hoe.
Excuse me?
You're the hoe.
Am I free to leave now?
No!
Well,
Oh no.
we don't really. I don't really. Han, why did
You
you
found this unnecessary to tell me. You didn't want to tell me that we were abducting a woman.
Well, precisely. To be precise, we were
We were
carrying a
paid
woman
to
with
deliver
us.
Can Morgana punch a hole inside the cart? In the
My
cart.
eyes light
Uh,
up, like,
Roll
some kind of tower with a stupid ass hat on the floor. Your money.
You can make a strength, pure strength roll.
Pure strength.
Now,
Then-
Morgana, we thought best not to tell you because, believe it or not, Han had a plan. Now that plan failed, I assume, as I look over to Han. So,
Towering
Not
over.
failed.
Fuck.
We're just going with plan B.
You as you try to punch a hole through the card, you take 3 damage, and your hand is hurting like a bitch.
I'm looking at the
Worth it.
ASMR on the floor.
she's
You're
not on the floor
wench, the
anymore. She can
horse.
stand if she chooses to.
Oh, whatever, Luke.
Why didn't you say anything?
Maybe she's
why, didn't you,
cartwheeling. Don't care.
why didn't you try to make yourself noticed?
You're the hoe the horse told me about.
The hoe? Excuse me? It's certainly not my
Now,
meaning to
Erica,
be right
I
here.
don't know what your problem is, but
Sin,
I
can you
don't think
please
we
separ-
can place
Sin, can you
any
please
guilt on
separate?
her. Sorry?
Sin, can you maybe take Erica aside?
No, I want questions answered. Why was she in the wagon? Did my company send her? Like, we've never been known to do this, and this job is the only way I can find someone I need to find.
Okay, here's all we know. Someone in Holdensap abducted Paladin here. That's her name, by the way. This is Paladin.
I know, the horse told me.
Oh.
Okay. They placed her inside the cart. We then came and were hired to take the cart, deliver it to Caston. With her inside, I assume we weren't meant to know, despite the fact that the state in which we found her in, which was essentially bound and gagged.
Silenced.
Silenced, too, yes.
And most
Couldn't
likely would have been dead by the time we actually arrived.
Okay, so, were the goods in the wagon when you were put inside it?
I don't know.
Answer me.
I don't think that matters, Erica.
Well, it does, because unless she was captured after the wagon was delivered, or before, whether or
No,
not
it's-
it was loaded could actually be a clue to how she got there.
I'm very sorry, but I was blinded before I even could get a look at the cart.
So, what did they
So,
want? What do they
we-
want from you? What did
Time
they-
is of the
I don't-
essence here, guys. We have about, I reckon, maybe 15 minutes to half an hour to do what we're going to do. So if we can hold all of the explanation questions until after this, it'd be great.
Alright, what is your great plan now, Mr. Inquisitor?
Okay, so we have the name of the person who requested the cart, who
Who
happens to be
is?
the Lord of Caston, Mr. Pepperwack.
Pebbleback.
Pebbleback?
Pebbleback.
Pebble?
We're gonna raise this her stump for a question. That means we're not going to get paid, right?
At this point, seems quite unlikely.
Well, all of those who would like to trade Paladin's life for money, raise their hand.
I'm like kind of.
Erica raises her hand. Everyone glares at her.
You can see, like, Pillin,
I'm
like, her
disgusted
eyes
for you
starts to
for even
witten a bit.
I'm disgusted for you for even suggesting that, and I'm disgusted by you even more, Erica.
I don't
What
give
is
a
wrong
shit.
with you?
Well, regardless of what you
We
think
don't
of people,
know.
this is the situation we find ourselves in.
Alright,
Could
what
be
is your...
evil. Why
what-
was
what
she
is-
silenced?
I don't how. I think I got some kind of mark.
See, just because she's a dainty little girl doesn't mean she's good.
I didn't think she was good, Erica. I'm
If-
working with the facts that I have, as you are now working with the facts that you have. Facts
Well-
that you will not be paid.
Well,
No, I don't appreciate being called names in a situation that's just been shown to me.
how about we just deliver the card with the goods without her,
Because
collect our
can't.
payment?
Because they've just pissed off. What's his face? Anaheim.
No, this is why I say time is of the essence. If we are to do what we said we would do, Erica, to Mr. Dortimer, we'd be delivering the cart to
The Lord.
Lord Pebbleback himself.
Which
For
is
which we would
fine.
have to do now before word was transferred to him of the events at the shop. It's better to get our side of the story in first to sow the seeds of doubt. Are you with me?
I don't have much of a choice really, unless there's a place here that we can go to rest in.
Can I
Speak to
raise my
advisors.
hand?
No, you
Okay.
can't.
Uh,
You
Because I'm
can't raise
speaking.
it.
Now,
I-
Han, I hope that doesn't require her going put back in the cart, because at this point I'm no longer doing that.
I have a far greater plan for her going back in the cart, but it will still require her to be quiet as I look over her.
Can you
Jesus.
explain this great plan?
Yes, please.
Sure, as long as she holds my hand, she'll be safe
You're
for
gonna pick-
about an hour. So
What happens
Fine.
after the hour?
after the hour, I assume people draw swords, spells start flying.
Let's
You're gonna
go.
If
So
not,
we need to be in and out within an hour, and we need to get there soon.
Do we take the cart?
Han, to
Yeah.
what end? To
Okay.
what end?
Let's explain on the way.
What
if
are we
time
even
is of
trying
the
to
essence.
achieve here?
Alright, well, first off, we're trying to appease everybody, so we're trying to get paid for the delivery.
Hmm.
Just stay in my business. So I can see my person I love again and figure out what this
is that
human
all?
trafficking is.
Is that all?
Um,
We're just, well, handing over the cart and collect our money and bugger off.
No, what have I just said?
For the time being. Because there is more at stake than simple money.
Alright, I'm
One,
with you.
there's Paladin's life. Two, there's a possible lead on Erica's friend. Three, we're not going to discuss three.
Is my guild human trafficking also another one?
On the
Alright.
list?
So
All
we'll
right.
be
Another
on
thing on the list.
Does anyone have... Can anyone lend Paladin their cloak?
I
Sure.
You
Sure.
will die, Sin. No.
I
Don't
cannot give
bother.
him-
For one of
Oh.
us who will literally shrivel in the sun.
I mean, I have travel gloves and
and
travel
I mean
gloves
I have two
Again.
coats.
water against snowstorm and so on. So I should have a spare one.
What did you get in your character thing?
Traveling gloves. I mean, honestly, does this here look like traveling gloves, which she's wearing right now?
She looks
It
like
should
she's half naked.
I
Yeah.
think
True.
you get a
Yeah, so
short.
you should have spare clothes.
You have one spare cloak.
All right,
A
yeah, then
cloak.
she gets that one. Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure I've taken my sleeping roll back out of the compartment as well.
I meant the compartment as well, just in case.
The cloak has also a veil since it is Jotleshian tradition.
Should probably give Hon his satchel back.
Yeah, thanks for that, Erica. You're a star.
No problem. Sorry for calling you a hoe.
Get,
Does she look
Like a hoe.
questionable in like race? That would anyone be able to just look at her and be like, okay, that's just a person?
Okay, you want to give her a look?
Well,
We're disguising her essentially at this point, aren't we?
exactly. With a Jotleshian veil cloak.
This is
Yeah, doesn't look too suspicious. We can obscure that.
there you go.
I mean, we all look pretty out there, don't we?
Sorry
of
to say,
course.
but you do.
well,
I am a deep.
Especially the drow.
welcome to the club, SMR.
Ugh,
I guess you'll be stuck with us now. By the way, can you fight?
I haven't really done much fighting in my life. I've been mostly traveling.
Figures,
Simple no
otherwise
would
you would be in
survive
that
Paladin.
situation.
Can I hand
On our
her?
way.
No.
Can I
We've
just
already
hand her my
wasted-
mace for, just in case?
Her
We'll be on our
mace.
way.
My mace,
Yeah,
yeah.
you
Yo.
can like go.
Don't you have anything lighter?
That is not a 22-year-old.
Why did you post it? Where's your picture?
On roll 20. That's not a 22-year-old.
Why is that not a 22-year-old? Excuse me.
She's
Looks
like
bloody hell.
mid-30s.
She does look pretty old.
Excuse me. I just
I
found a
okay.
picture, Chin.
What?
Let's not have an
And I
issue with the fucking
described her
picture
as-
the DM gave us.
She's going back
Sorry.
home to her kid and husband.
But
Yeah,
she
she's
has
got
the
she's got a
silvery
stable
hair.
job.
The silvery, the
Those
acid
cheekbones
green,
tell a
yellow
story.
eyes, the cracks across her cheeks.
By the way,
Those
Morgana
cheekbone-
basically handed her a kneecap.
The fuck's that?
It's like a Muslim headdress.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And I hand her my mace, as I said.
Why, Chris?
She's just gonna have to carry everything.
Why meta playing, dude? Why meta playing?
Well, we're no matter playing. It's part of the cloak, I would say.
Beans, get used to it.
Aha.
So
I
you're
see.
trying to...
I mean, it would be pretty cool. I'm just
Alright,
suggesting.
does-
You
does-
have a
Does she look passable was the question, I think.
she with the normal fucking cloak and not any cap because this isn't fucking Turkey or
Well, her cloak will be from Totally Shy, you know.
And Toughly Shy is in Turkey.
Or Saudi Arabia.
Nope. It isn't a niqab, but she pulls up
One
the.
second, if I looked at her, does she look just like a person of, like, would she blend into a crowd?
She would blend,
I
yeah,
mean,
mostly.
the rest of us blends into a crowd far less than she does.
Yes.
Well, that's the thing.
We get
We're
most
taking
attention.
most of the thing from her, but if she also looks like a freak, then we're fucked.
Can I go to the toilet and we can just pause for just a split second? Because I kind of want to play, but I
Yep.
don't want to miss anything.
Yeah, let's pause.
Yeah.
No.
Fucking kneecaps and Toughly Shy.
I need to wrap.
Hill.
So we need to get the car and her to the
Pebble?
castle.
Yes.
Well, we already established that there are whales and belly dancing. But sure.
But that's a whole nother fight.
I don't want to argue. I'm just being a prick.
I mean, first, somehow
Yes.
you as a tabaxi was able to walk through the gate, but I'm a drow. And somehow
Well,
I think they hate drow more than tabaxi.
Well, you're with the Inquisitor. You should be able to.
Can I
well, get your
hold your
pass.
other hand?
Um,
No, no.
unfortunately, I'm not a high enough caster to be able to do things like that. If you'd like to sneak in, I could assist in that.
What?
I think he's like winking to you, like.
I'm in game telling you that I can do certain things that I have spells that can do without telling you what the spell is.
So you're telling me you wanted to sneak me in? What?
Oh, you know what? I can't do any of the things I claim to do. I'm a liar.
Well, let's
Yes,
just
you
pass
are.
through the gate then, and hope that the fact that there's a drow walking just out does indeed take all the attention away from the Asimar.
Well, at least you're telling the truth now, hon.
What do you mean? I'd never lied.
And you're back to your old. And
I've never lied. Has Han ever lied? Can someone fucking
Well,
affirm that?
well, I know for a fact that you lied about the horse costing 10 gold when you clearly got for 5.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
the horse. Wait, the horse did cost 10 gold.
No, it cost
No, it
5 for
didn't.
you.
it didn't even cost. You just made a deposit.
Well, yeah, I paid her 5 gold for it, but the horse cost 10.
Yeah, you paid 5 gold.
It didn't cost you shit. You just made
You
a
asked me-
deposit.
you asked me
okay?
how
I can
much it
believe
cost.
God damn it.
Yeah. And basically for her.
In the same way, I didn't tell the guy that I knew there was a girl in the car.
But
I mean,
also,
Okay.
for
Okay.
Morgana,
Let's
that's
not
all
nitpick
all the
now.
same. You
Let's
know.
try and pass through the gate with the cart with 3 freaks, a passable human, and a maybe human Asimov.
Jen, you can't argue with things like that or such pettiness with Morgana. For her, you're a filthy liar, and
Yes,
that's all filthy
cool,
lie.
good times. Through the gate.
Cool, whatever.
Through the gate we go!
Morgana doesn't know that, but sure. Anyway, me and Eric are in the front because we've already been through.
I
As the
said,
gods
back
again.
to card.
What? Yeah.
yeah, just sit on the cart.
Hold on, this. Tim
Without
actually
anything.
back. We did,
I
did you
mean,
want
I
to
have
wait
up
for
all
it?
If
my-
it's back, yes.
I have
Okay.
all my cloaks up,
High
so
Queens.
Can you say that again, Luke? Sorry.
I have my double cloaks up, yeah.
Okay, as you. First off, it's hella warm. The guards. Yes, we need papers again, Mrs.
I hold up my badge again. I go, sorry, we left a few things.
Who are these people now?
Well,
Well, you met.
my name is. We were never formally introduced. Extend my paw again. Grand High Inquisitor Hon. We actually have business with your local magistrate, I believe, by the name of
Pebbleback.
Lord Pebbleback, and I present my papers.
Mm-hmm. Alright. He doesn't like take your hand, or like shake it.
I'll take it out.
All right, but who are these other people?
These were guarding
this-
the cart.
Yes. One of them is also the person in question, as to which Lord Pebbleback has requested, shall we say.
Pilden just nods. And what's in the cart then?
You're free to
Rations.
stack,
We need to give that a check, if I may.
by all means.
And they start checking. Why is the top open?
The fuck,
I
I said I
broke
mended it.
Oh, you mended that? Sorry. The
was gonna
top is
say.
looking very good today.
What a wonderful top you have! Whoa, is that
I was
new?
gonna say that
Where
would
did you
be
buy it?
wolves.
Oh, that's good.
The cart seems to have gotten some nicks and knocks. What happened?
Bandits.
Wolves
Wolves.
and kobolds and
All of the
nature.
above.
Travel.
That's a lot of explanation there.
There
There
are
are
many
things
reasons
out
for
there in
some
the
things.
wild.
First it was the
Very
kobolds,
dangerous.
then it was the bandits, then it was the wolves. It was a long journey.
The wise man knows there is no
Where
super
did
reason
you
for
come
everything.
from?
Hold and snap.
That's not a very long journey.
Well,
It's not.
the roads are perilous.
Would you argue with us that there are perils on this way? Would you claim that we, well, had nothing, that things just happened to us without any reason?
Morgana, let's not get
No.
philosophical for the time being.
Sir Guard, are you familiar with the split thorns?
Excuse me. Everybody knows about the Spitfires.
Yeah, I
Yes,
do.
well, we had to pass their territory in order to escort this cart for Lord Pebbleback, who does not like to be kept waiting, I've come to discover.
Roll a deception.
Yes, I'm telling the truth. It's persuasion.
You're not telling the truth. You weren't freaking ambushed by Splitphones.
No, we were passing through that
Yeah, I
territory.
passed through the territory.
Oh, right.
I mean, we can speculate that it is true. If Morgana, who knows that, well, we don't know that. Means,
One
well,
believes
yeah.
it's true.
Yeah,
Okay.
we all believe it's true, even Morgana.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
I don't know.
Like-
I don't know if went through any bandit territory.
Alright
Me
then.
and, me and
But be
Oof.
snappy. I heard Pebbleback is busy.
Good
Most
work.
gracious.
We will, thank you. Kadim.
And he just nods at you as they let you in. Hmm? Yes?
Oh, nothing.
You sound like one who wanted to say something.
No, nothing.
Uh,
Just keep going.
As you guys hastily make your way through the town.
While we're doing that, guys, I assume one of the spellcasters, apologies Morgana, out of the three of us, who's most likely to be able to leave with Paladin efficiently?
What do
I
you
mean, I
efficient?
don't have a spell to run. I have a spell to protect and
we
heal.
can throw her off a bridge and I have Featherfall.
Okay, let's not take her with Erica. She might kill her.
I suppose I can slow people down, but it would also slow you guys down. Oh, no, actually, I could
Oh,
slow
no.
people down and leave a path for you to move through.
Very well then, I shall take her.
Sounds good.
But what's the plan? Why are we running away?
It's just if things go south.
Where are we running to? Out of town?
Which they inevitably will. My luck.
We didn't really have time to case the place, but I suppose out of town.
Where we just parked? Potentially.
Probably
Great.
the other side. I don't think those guards would be too partial to us running past.
Hmm.
Alright.
So, as you guys near the other side of the wall, you see another row of guards. Even more pompous than the others, with a
my
nice,
kind of
with
I-
even more
Wait,
shiny
Seams,
bits.
hold up.
Yeah,
Do I know
What-
if the Light of Day has a branch in Caston?
They don't.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Not in Caston. I'm sorry.
I hate the prospect of being running from the authorities, but won't be the first time.
Who walks there?
Where are we walking?
hail.
Good friends.
They like to snap their
Oh, that was
heels
the guard.
together.
Sorry.
Is there like a royal greeting? Well, not noble greeting that I would know.
Roll a history check. No, none. You don't know it. Like maybe
Skull.
making bunny ears over your head looks kind of good, right? Over your cat ears.
Can I slap his hands down?
No, I'm not going to do that.
Oh.
I'm asking if I don't.
You're just like,
I don't think that'd be appropriate.
he's pondering it.
These royals, they can be kind of edgy. Bunny ears, I have seen it before at a party. Maybe.
Bunny ears?
Probably not when
Nah.
there's weapons about.
I like bunny ears.
Bunnies are tasty.
What can we help you with, citizens?
Bunnies in my
Oh,
mouth.
sorry. I was just musing upon rabbits. My name is Grand High Inquisitor Han, and these are my associates.
Hi, I work for the guild I can't pronounce.
Harbingers a pistol.
I work for
Yeah,
the
there you go.
Harbingers.
Harbingers.
Harbingers a
I work
pistol.
for the Hobnobs.
The hobnobs.
Oh, no.
Yes, can we see some kind of form of identification?
I get out
Got my
my
paperwork.
identification,
Both of us.
swing it out. I'm so ready. Are you ready, Han? I have my badge. What you got?
Why? What is a High Inquisitor doing all the way in Cast?
These are matters which I must discuss with Lord Pebbleback.
Believe me, we're all curious, but well, you know, inquisitors.
It's just not often we see Inquisitor from us be all the way here.
This is true. I must admit the nature of my reasons for being here are somewhat to be kept discreet. But I do need to speak with the lords of local constituents. Constituents?
I don't know what the fuck to say. Do you
Um,
have a what do you call that? Are you in the calendar? What the fuck is that called? Appointment.
Appointment. I do not have a formal appointment, but if you declare to him that we have a package he requested from Holdensnap, I'm sure he would be happy to receive.
And what about you?
Pray tell, has... What was the fellow's name? Mr. Dortimer, has he been by today at all?
Ah, yes, he needed to pay Mr. Pepperblack a visit.
Oh, this is going to be fun. Yes, Mr. Dortimer has, shall we say, made a minor error in the acquisition of this particular cart, which we're here to straighten out, and also conduct my discreet business.
And what about you guys? Or do you call it snap with his head?
Well, of course, I'm in charge of delivering the message as I was sent by the. For God's sake, what's the. Coroner.
Pistols.
The pistols, yes. So of course, one of the members of the organization has to come along.
And they look over your badge. Who are you bringing with you?
These are my 2 bodyguards, as it is required when we carry a wagon to have more than one person accompany you in case anything happens.
I am Morgana, and you have no reason to be worried.
I have all the reasons to be worried, missus.
Oh,
Sound like we're playing a fighting game. I will
Didn't-
protect you.
No, I will. No, I will.
fighting game.
And how about you?
You ready to see my kung fu?
No. You with the cape. What are you, Can
They're
you
very
please look up
shy.
here?
I raise my head ever so slightly. Yes.
They put their hands on their weapons on the side, like. What are your business here then?
The same as theirs. To be a bodyguard.
Why are you guys bringing a drow with you?
Well,
Punishment.
he's intimidating, and he gets rid of the little babies we find on the way.
Morgana, now I know I made the art of the joke. Then I mastered that, but you clearly didn't. Please, this is not the time or the place.
I'll need to have you step back, sir.
Bodyguards! Would you please control yourselves?
I will tell my
Tell that to the stupid human who doesn't know how to. Sorry.
I apologize. You must understand how infuriating it is working with one of his kind, but we were stuck with the short end of the stick on this matter, and let's say the powers that be forced us to bring him along.
They are not very welcome inside these walls.
I understand this. However, I believe Lord Pebbleback's proprietor of interest, as I nod towards Pelden.
Pilgrim steps a bit forward.
Would be more than enough to nullify these preconceptions.
And they kind of nod at you. But if I get a whiff of him killing anybody outside of these walls, he's going in.
If he kills anyone, I'll kill him myself.
And then you...
So do we ride past? Does he ride past that one and not to the guards? May the light
Yeah.
of day touch your souls.
you ride past them and they're not snarling. What do you call it? Like their edges of the mouth, like ugh.
Scoundrel.
Yeah,
I'm
scowling.
I'm astonished that you never get a knot in your tongue, hon.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, nothing.
No, I actually didn't hear anything you just said.
He said, I'm astonished that you don't get a knot in your tongue, or never get a knot in your tongue.
Turn you up a bit.
As you get closer to the gate of the big ass house you're seeing with 2 towers, like a nice brick roof and brick walls, which is not common in the area where wood is mostly used. You get closer. There's like this double-sided door.
Can I stop everyone outside the gates?
You stop outside the gate of the house.
Okay, guys. Let me level with you. We're speaking with nobles. And I don't mean any offense when I say this, but You don't seem like you've dealt with many nobles in your life.
In a past life, maybe, but no.
Priests
anymore.
mainly.
Well,
Oh.
for the most part, believe that they believe themselves to be
Superior, perfect,
in
the
all
elite,
aspects.
and the creme de la creme, yes.
Now, I understand
Believe me,
that
in a
especially
past
you,
life.
Morgana,
Yeah.
may have issues with authority and matters regarding this, but if we want to come out of this situation with it being in our favor and with our lives, I suggest you suck it up.
Tell you what, Hun, I keep it short and you keep it short towards me. How about that?
Let's let the Tabaxi do most of the talking.
Well,
I can help if needed. I'm
he's
quite
good at it.
good in situations like this. I know it doesn't seem like it.
I believe Han can handle it quite fine.
Erica may prove to be of crucial aid.
Well, yeah,
Yes.
she's the responsible one here, or the one with the responsibility, rather.
As
Pretty
you
much.
are at the front door now, across the. Yeah.
I'll just stay in the back and look menacingly. How about that?
How about you look a little softer, a little more subservient?
I can't make any promises.
It has to do.
Could try using prestidigitation on her face.
Oh, prestidigitation in her face.
What does that do?
Clean.
Well, it takes no effect.
Well, I guess she's cleaner, but well,
I didn't use it, but it's
Would-
okay.
would she?
Let's just go in.
You are standing at the door of the big ass two-sided doors. You have
Can I
pass.
test it? If I just lightly push, does it seem like they're gonna open? Or are
They-
there doorknobs? Or
There's like a giant doorknob in the shape of a gem, but made of like grayish stone.
does this seem familiar to me in any regard?
Roll a history check.
Ah, this is a nice looking gem. Is that candy?
Can I, if I like, taste of hand
Han.
spit, delicious.
Han, please. I thought you were supposed to be good at this.
Sorry. My innate, my cat-like senses got the best of me for a second. I knock on the door.
And he'll like, a little man opens the door. He's finally dressed and like, yes, what can I help you with?
Grand High Inquisitor Hon here for Lord Pebblesback.
Yes, do you have an appointment?
Tell him we have his delivery as unable to be acquired by a Mr. Dortimer.
Yes, give me 2 minutes, please. As he vanishes again and closes the door. You hear like, oh no, you don't. You don't hear anything as you stand out there tapping your feet.
You sure? I have advantage in perception and hearing.
You don't have advantage on perception. You have proficiency in perception. My good sir.
Wait, so is that double my proficiency if I have that
No,
hearing?
no. It does not.
Okay.
You don't get double advantage, double proficiency.
Otherwise
as
would be
you-
expertise, I guess.
What?
Otherwise
Well-
would be expertise, right?
Yes,
Alright.
and that's a fee. As you hear little steps and he again opens the door. Yes, he is very interested about his delivery. I guess you can come in for now. As she opens the door up. But leave the card outside.
Very well.
And he steps back, opening the door full up.
I'm so hungry.
Well,
I-
you can get something to eat.
Get you step in, and he closes the door after you. Right this way, my madam and sirs. And he leads you up this big stair. Well, and you enter an office. As he knocks it, you hear a very calm voice. Yes. And he opens it, and you see this dwarf sitting at his desk. Yes, what can I help you with?
Put my fist on my heart and bow my head towards him. Lord Pebble's back, I assume.
Yes.
So Erica was speaking. I cut her off.
I was gonna say I copy.
So you also do the salute.
Yeah.
Yes, please do take seat. And he motions to 3 chairs.
If it's alright with you, I will stand.
Please do.
A rather interesting town you find yourself in the possession of, Mr. Pebblesback.
Can I look about like the best point of exit if we
Oh.
do need to flee?
Make a perception.
Do I not have
Oh wait,
disadvantage because we're inside?
No, not for investigation check.
There's the sunlight, right?
Yeah, there's no. Okay.
Oh right, sure, yeah, you get sorry, mate.
No, but we're
There's still
inside,
sun.
right?
Yeah, but there's still light coming in through the windows.
But it's not the sun on top of me.
But it's the sun in the eyes of you.
Triggered.
Ah, drows, what wonderful creatures.
4.
As you, the door we came through looks pretty good. But you also see some
It does
some
say
windows.
direct sunlight.
Does say direct, but like there's big ass windows there, letting in pretty much sunlight.
Your gem, you call it?
I'm calling it and saying,
Yeah.
not in this room. Sorry. Yes, I heard you had some of my deliveries here.
Well, yes, I just wanted to make sure that I was delivering them to an amicable middleman, as seemingly unproven by Mr. Dortimer and his work ethic leaves a little to be desired.
Yes. We have some good bargains and stuff with Mr. Dortimer. He have already taken his leave from here. He did indeed tell us about something of interest, though.
Oh, did he?
Yes, he did indeed. Would you happen to know any, looks across all of you guys, where my delivery is at this point?
Well, it is, forgive the literal of my statement, but it's right under your nose, your doorstep. That being
Any-
said here, my employer was denied her payment for whatever reason Mr. Dortimer decided to give you.
This is correct.
Well, Mr. Dortimer did mention something about some firings.
Firing?
Firing.
Oh, not firing. What do you?
Quitting.
When you? Yeah, quitting. Thank you.
I didn't quit, so I'm still required to have my pay.
But you have yet to deliver.
We just
Oh, that-
have.
It's right in front of your house. You may
Yeah.
have your manservant check if my word is not trustworthy enough.
He.
We want to keep the peace between all the cities, of course. So I'd hate for us not to get our money, and my company, my guild I work for, to not get any money from this service.
And I would hate to give a bad impression of the people of Austria.
Yes, and he takes a little bell he has at a table and rings it. The man returns to the room. Yes, sire, what can I do for you? Yes, can you go check the card, please? Certainly, as he closes the door and vanishes. Would you be so kind to remove your headpieces? I do enjoy looking my guest in their eyes when talking.
Who's wearing a headpiece?
Can I bow
Well,
and say,
a lot of
I apologize, but the sun makes my skin die.
Unfortunately, Mr. Pebblesback, we have been charged with the dreadful task of having a drow accompanying us on our delivery, and due to his affliction, it requires him to be covered lest he be less effective.
Where do you find such people on your trip? Oh. What about the other one then?
They don't require as much pay, so we have them.
The other one
That
is my personal charge. She has a condition,
What kind of condition?
racial.
Well then, that is hard to deny.
Yes, we are an odd bunch.
You are indeed. This not
So-
pretty to the eye.
So, may I ask, will the pay still go through?
Depending if my servant can find all the goods in good condition in the cart.
I'm sure they will.
As he returns, like, kind of looking at Mr. Pebblesback. So, there seems to be a problem. Yes,
What sort of problem?
there seems to be a good one of the goods are missing.
No,
One of the goods.
all the fruit is here.
All of the fruits and pots are accounted for, yes.
Even Mr. Dulcimer said so.
He claimed that we were only transporting provisions and a few tools, and I believe they're all accounted for. Sure, we did take a hit on the road, but we were able to defend ourselves. If you were maybe a little more exact in your description of what was missing, we could assist with this problem.
I can also check with my guild in their inventory.
Mm.
However, I can assure you, it's fine. What seems to be the problem? What's
The-
missing?
The problem seems to be that I did make an order to Mr. Dortimer of a very important thing for both this piece of this community here. And that
It-
seems to be gone.
What was that thing? Surely the transporters would know about this very important thing.
Surely
that
you
it didn't
could
go
look into
missing.
nature.
And he slides his hands like on his stern and across his tail like, yeah. Hmm.
Trust me, my company is known for delivering not so savory things. However, we always know about what's being delivered, and if we don't, then we should.
I was promised your company would be a neutral part in this, as I asked for a person to be delivered to this estate unharmed.
Well, it is unharmed.
A person, you say?
Yes,
You wanted a person delivered over a 3-day trip unharmed.
yes. A person is known to be capable of going unharmed in more than 3 days, my good sir.
This is true, but well, after 3 days of no food and water, assuming that we did not know of any person, I think that goes beyond the reaches of harm.
This isn't looking good.
Delivery was not. The delivery was not to be easy on the person or of the other parts, but it just expected to arrive here alive.
Well, your business is your own, I suppose. If we were unaware that we were supposed to be delivering a person, but we still delivered our job, do you not think that still deserves compensation?
Everything else is accountable for, all the fruits and goods. I was not informed about this person, so what if they snuck off or anything?
You understand that you've used us for whatever means you needed, but are now refusing to pay because something we didn't know existed is now missing.
Oh, I am not refusing pay. You will get pay when everything is delivered.
Everything was delivered.
And if you will please allude to how we are supposed to retrieve person, we don't even know what race or sex,
What
and
if
how
they
we're supposed to
escaped?
retrieve that for you.
Well, when I get that matter under control, while I do that, would you be so kind to put down the provisions in the cellar?
Only if we get paid, sir.
You will-
Literally,
Hmm?
we cannot live while we're searching for this person without any money.
Erica, please, begging is beneath us.
I see Russell's with a cabin on his desk. He pulls out a little pouch. Here. He throws it at you.
I catch it.
There should
Count
be.
How much is in it? Can I count it, or
Can you? Yes, you can count.
I don't know. Do I have to roll for this?
No, you don't have to roll to count.
Roll for
You know-
counting.
It's
1, 2,
roll
2.
an
Oh, 1
economics.
billion!
1 billion bronze piece. No. There is your 10 gold minus for each person minus 10 because one of you quit
There's how much? There's 10.
for
There
each.
Should,
For
there
each
should be
person.
40 gold.
There should be
Right.
40. There is 30.
30.
Okay.
30.
So we each get 10 gold each.
Well, each of you get 10 gold.
Yeah.
Sure,
So I give
cool.
it to the drow, which is.
Do you want to maybe
We're not
hold
gonna-
up until we concluded?
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
No.
I was
No,
gonna say, we're not
I
gonna
s-
question.
I just got 10 gold. I mean, I'm happy.
I just wanted to give people money! They've worked hard! Can I not just stand there and give it to them?
You can.
Han, I'm sure you can sort
you.
it out.
Well, despite the unusual work ethic of my comrades, we appreciate your willingness to stick by your word.
Yes, I am a man of my word. And I hope you are so too. If it would be possible to find the last delivery, I would be very grateful. It
Well,
has
that
a
would be
big
a whole separate job now, wouldn't it? I am an inquisitor. Finding people is my speciality. And as I am here in Osbia, I do have other matters to attend to, and should you require my services, well, I would need to be compensated for that time.
Alright. And how much would you say your services are worth?
My fee is 10 gold per day. Daily updates, first payment upfront. If you supply me with all the necessary if you supply me with all the necessary information, I should be able to bring your case to a satisfying ending within the week.
Within the week.
Within the week.
Alright. I guess I'll pay for your services now that my middleman have been so useless.
Very well, I pull the chair out. Tell me everything you know about this missing delivery.
Well, the missing delivery is supposed to be an ASMR, a woman.
ASMR woman.
There's not many around the area, and even fewer has this kind of a mark on them that I so to seek. I've been waiting for this delivery a long time, Mr.
Han. Grand High Inquisitor Han.
I just enjoy making you say it each time. Yes, Mr. Han.
Indeed.
One would say she would have silvern hair and green eyes out from the description I got of my goods, but
And would anybody have any reason to take what is so rightfully yours?
not to my knowledge. Like, we are a very, like a clock here. Everyone is doing their work properly.
And you don't have any sticky gears.
Oh, one always have sticky gears they need to tend to. But I am quite good at tending to mine.
So, ASMR woman. Strange mark,
Yes.
silver hair, green eyes. And no one would have any reason to steal from you in particular.
Not to my knowledge, no. I'm a very likable character, as you can see.
I can tell. But from what you're describing to me, it seems like this isn't work of an inside job, someone who you trust. So, if you can supply me with a list of your known associates, I can get to work.
He takes a piece of parchment and starts scribbling down a few names. Here, these might be to some of your interest in the town.
I quickly scan over the names a few times, try and commit them to memory. I assume I'll get them after session.
Yes, please.
Oh,
Yes, and that should be all, correctly.
Very well. You will receive my first update in the evening.
Very well.
I suppose that concludes our business for now,
Yes.
Mr. Doubleback.
It would be of great... What do you call it? Like, when something is like...
Urgency.
No, not urgency. When something like... It would be very handy
Okay.
if you could see yourself living in the Crown Crow for now.
The Crown Crow?
Yes.
The local inn, I assume.
Yes, indeed.
I'll do my best.
Is this an association with the pistols at all, or is it just somewhere you own?
This is somewhere I am in good contact with. I'll have it arranged so that they know of you coming there.
I'm glad we could come to an understanding. Of course, it's nothing personal.
Of course not. I'll be seeing.
Well, we'll take our leave. So kind of you to pay for our sleeping arrangements. No, leave.
I follow.
Well,
And he,
I bow and, slender outside.
Can I go make, like, a sandwich? Because I'm starving.
you can make a sandwich.
Thank
I also
you.
take Paladin by the hand and lead her out of the room as I'm going as well, so she's not like gormless.
And you can like feel her hand shaking and sweaty, like squeezing your paw very tight.
Hold it. And when we get like back into town and outside the gates,
Well, that was one big farce.
that went surprisingly well.
So, are we leaving
Good work, Inquisitor.
as soon as possible?
Well, this is the situation we find ourselves in now. We're going to have to.
Come on, you're gonna endanger her even.
We're not going to endanger her.
Are you
She
gonna
can-
give me away to him?
No, Paladin.
Well, how about this? You stay in the Crown Crow, as you're the one employed. Everyone else will look for another inn where they can't keep tabs on us that easily.
He knows we're together. He owns the town.
Yes, he knows we were hired as bodyguards. The 10 gold you get, we see nothing of. Why should we keep being with you?
Because I would have been happy to deliver her to Mr. Pebbleback, but a certain drow's words were stuck in the back of my mind throughout that discussion, and so to appease you, I now find myself in this situation, so whether you like it or not, we're in this together.
Really?
What does
Sorry, Paladin. No offense.
She just, I'm getting kind of used to it at this point.
Palpin, I will never let anybody sell you off for any price. I want you to know that.
Thank you.
Trust me. If anybody knows how you feel, it's me.
Well, I have a list of names, and
Wish I
that's a
wouldn't.
lead. We're gonna have to pull.
A lead. A lead
Can't
on what?
can't believe I'm saying this. A heist.
who are we heisting? And how are we
Yes!
gonna deliver a look-alike, or better, no one at all, to Pebbleback to appease him?
I have a plan.
Of course you do.
Han, you're gonna get
Oh,
us all
God.
killed. I already hate you for
It starts with
Honey?
getting a drink
Oh.
it. Yeah, that's
and
the best
asking my charge here a few questions.
Your charge.
That's what I told Mr. Dortimer Paladin was.
Ah.
Does anybody
Yeah.
have By the way, does anybody have an idea what he needs her for? Or wants her
No.
for? I can imagine several things, but he doesn't seem to be that kind of guy.
Well, he said the peace of the town slays unrest.
Well, how about he then just asked like a normal guy? Jeez.
Well
what is
then,
wrong?
were you involved in any such thing in your life?
I don't know.
I mean,
I
I
just
can't.
been traveling.
Can we maybe find a more suitable place to discuss matters?
Yes, but how
Like the
about
inn
not
he
the
told us to
inn?
go to?
Because certainly there will be spies everywhere on his inn.
Well, we have to put in an appearance.
Well, yes, we will get our room, and
Yeah,
then
to
we
not get
will
suspicious.
leave again
Mm.
to a more remote place, shall we?
And we make our way to
Raven.
the
Raven Inn.
Crane Crown? Crown Crow?
Crane
Crown Crow.
Crane Crown.
Crown
The
Crow.
Crown
Crown
Crow.
Crow was it? Crown
The
Crow.
Crowned Crow Inn. Good day, ladies and gentlemen.
Crown Crow.
Ah.
So I guess you guys are making your way downtown.
Making our way downtown.
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 Hey,
Walk slow.
We're far away from home. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
as you ask a bit around, you find your way to the Crown Crow. Yo! You find your way to the Crown Crow as the bartender behind it looks at you. Kind of like nuts, like she know what kind of people she was expecting there.
Word moves quick in this town.
Well, you did stand.
I say that to the bartender.
Yes, I could hear it was an important matter.
May I inquire as to how certain information is relayed so quickly?
Well, maybe for the right price, Mr. Tabaxi.
Slip her a gold piece.
Yeah! Well, our messengers across town have our certain ways. One would call them the tunnels. Going through the area and out to the sea.
Tunnels.
Oh.
That's interesting.
Interesting. And if someone were to maybe need to transport a person-sized package, would the tunnels be able to do that?
She like... What, like make the cum sign?
Does everyone in
I would
this
ask-
goddamn town know that Pebbleback wants an Asimar woman?
No.
Of course, I mean he wrote
Again,
many messages
they
on
don't
No
They
one
don't
said-
all know.
No one said it was for Pebbleback. No one said anything like that. I just asked about a human-sized package. Come
Yeah.
on, John.
It's so unincriminating. It's so.
Ah, yeah, of course. Your subtle ways elude me, Han.
I
And
just
she's
think they're all
still-
dumbass.
Just makes the like... I mean, like the word is leaving me.
Well,
What
that's
was
a
it?
shame. I'm sure the words would be leaving Mr. Pebbleback too, as he knew you were impeding an investigation.
His investigation. On what, if I may ask?
Well, you seem so well informed. I thought you'd know already.
No, I know the ways of the messages across the city.
And he told you to facilitate us, yes?
Yes, but
Why do you
with-
think that is?
I'm not quite sure. I just do as I am told of Mr. Pepperback.
Is there any particular reason why you do what he says without question?
Well, he
Gotta
is
make some
one
money,
of the
son.
great givers of the city. He have done so much to make it thrive. across all the different kind of layers of people.
Oh, he sounds like a true saint.
One would call him that.
And so you would attempt to assist the saint in any way possible if you could, yes?
Well, that's it. That's it. Excuse me? What is...
Let's say someone untastefully acquired something from Mr. Pebbleback, and this thing had legs. Would they be able to use the tunnels in the town to move that thing?
If it were one of Mr. Pebbleback's positions, I think Mr. Pebbleback would want them back in his... well, at his place quick as possible. And
I understand that, but that's not the question I asked you. At all, exactly. Actually.
But are you helping Mr. Pebbleback, though?
Yes.
In what way?
I'm looking for something that was taken.
Oh dear. And why would one need something with feet, human size, move across the tunnels with that?
How much is your ale?
Oh, my ale is quite delicious, my good man. For just a mug,
I'll be right back.
4 coppers.
I will buy 4 copper.
4 copper.
I'll buy everyone around, Paladin included.
Hey! Pelted get smashed!
Thank you.
One ale.
Yeah.
Better be lightweight.
As she pours you guys better. Okay. Jo, ska jag. Ja. Godnatt, eller har du bara sen då? Godnatt. Må jag få det där godnatt? Oh my god, yeah, fucking sorry. Okay, fucking hell.
2 silver, right?
To that is yes, no, yeah, 5 people, yes.
Yeah, 2 silver.
silver.
So I'll give her a gold piece and get 8 silver back.
Hey. Wait, yes. Thank you very much for the business, as he pours you guys some mugs and gets on with her business.
Maybe we should start looking physically for these tunnels. I could take care of that.
As long as you don't allude too much to certain privileged pieces of information, Morgana.
Of course. So I should try to, well, deny any connection to you, or...
More any connection to my charge.
Okay, sure. Nobody gets to know why I'm looking for the tunnel.
Would be best.
Sure. Because I reckon whatever weird plan you're coming up with, the tunnels could be really useful in that. In whatever endeavor we find ourselves.
Well, the tunnels are owned, or at least manned, by Mr. Pebbleback guys, I guess. His messengers.
Mhm.
Meaning that if he were to spring a leak, the person who was guilty would have to know 1 of the tunnels, and 2 have some way to order or have access to them.
And should be knowing where when would be traveling through so that they could avoid, well, getting seen and assure any
Yes.
discretion.
List of suspects keeps growing.
Ah, yes. The troubles of an investigator. Isn't the world cruel?
And how are you feeling, Sin?
I mean, I'm great. Besides the fact that we have to stay longer with a person that wants to partake in human trafficking.
We should make our, well, stay here as short as possible. Let's see.
I plan on it.
So how
Maybe
do
we should blow off some steam before you get stuck into this investigation.
how do we assist you in this heist? Or what is it about, rather?
Is this a good place to discuss this? After all this, well,
Discuss what? I thought we were just having a drink.
I'm sorry, I should really calm down and not be so serious and always about work. Yeah, you told me already that I'm too tense. Forgive me, High Inquisitor. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Mm.
But yeah, you're right. Maybe I should blow off some steam.
Hey, bartender,
Yes.
are there any places around here where one could entertain themselves with another person?
With another oh. Oh. Yes, we do have indeed.
I imagine you're quite familiar with these places.
No.
Oh, really?
But-
She gives
but
me like
we-
a really unsettling look. Really just
Well, I
scanning
just...
her, basically.
No, we don't do that kind of service here. We do have a place though in town.
Oh, that is a shame. I mean,
By the name of
A Gold's Dust.
Gold's Dust.
Yes. It is down by the harbor.
alright. Yeah, having a little stroll along the harbor side.
And one could find them very entertaining indeed.
Well, thanks for the tip. I never caught your name.
Oh, my name? Oh shit, you actually asked for her name. My name is Dora. Dora Twarp.
The innkeeper's name's Dora.
Dora,
Torp.
Dora,
Dora Twarp.
War.
Twarp.
Twarp. What a lovely
What a
name.
lovely name.
Oh yes,
Oh,
indeed.
thank you.
Now, I guess we'll see each other later, Dora.
Yes.
Morgana, please say those things with a little less sexual loaded.
I don't know what you're talking about, Sindarian.
Ah, sure.
Have husband.
Yet
Don't
you
play coy.
How can you even imply such things? Well, anyway, I'll be on my way to the harbor then.
Yes. If you get back here in the night, depending on how many patrons there is out on the late hours, the door might be closed if there
Yes.
is none.
Could you perhaps show us to our room first and hand us a key?
Yes, I could indeed. As she shows you upstairs, like it's a pretty normal basic room.
One room,
Wait,
5 people?
2 rooms, 5 people.
2 room, 5 people, okay.
How many beds?
5 beds. Not in each, but like
1 3, 1
3
2.
in, yeah.
Do you want to stay with me?
Sorry?
Do you want to stay in the? Oh wait, you're not a girl. Whoopsies.
I mean, I can.
Not this
What?
time.
You know what? You sure, Sin. We can stay in the same room.
Oh. Oh.
I protest. That would mean that I had to share a room with Han. Nothing
That's
against you in
fine. Me
particular.
and Sin will get to know each other better.
Can I
But
take a room with the 2 beds?
Can Pendant not be with Han?
I don't really care whoever I'm gonna sleep with. I'm just
You're
glad
staying
that I
with me,
finally
Pat.
get to sleep in a bed.
I'd prefer to
staying-
be in the same room as Paladin, not in the same room as Morgana.
Well, I prefer
Well,
to not be
well,
in this
To-
Pendant in the
Well-
same room with the person who admitted to wanting to give her to Pebble back.
Did I not
Exact-
talk her out of a situation where I could have easily given her up?
Yes, but you still
You
might.
still not trust me.
Yes, we do not
I
trust.
might not.
Aye, me, Paladin, and Sin in the same room.
Okay.
Sin.
That way you
Fine.
can keep your eye on me if I try anything sneaky.
Another
Rip my-
time, Erica. And I
Rip my
pat her
fun night
head.
with Sin.
What?
I pat her head. Another time, Erica.
All right,
As you,
Sin, promise me that you will not let him have Pelton.
Give me a sec, my pastor's
Oh,
on
I will
the hob.
sacrifice my life. I can assure
How?
you of that.
Am I some sort of rapist now?
In a
Ah,
minute, my pastor's on the hob. I don't
Might
want
as
to-
well be.
Okay.
Piece of shit.
okay, Han. Let's just say we want to have the optimal amount of security.
Also, Morgana kind of wanted to tell it to Sin. Well, take him aside. Not anybody noticed.
Okay, I'll pretend I didn't hear it.
Thank you. Well, I hope it won't come to this. And I hope you, well, are man enough to stand by your word.
Well,
Just be careful, Han is really freaking me out.
if I'm not, feel free to punch me. I'm sure the outcome won't be much differently from what you did to the card, but... Eh.
Trust me, I will protect her. And I don't care what happens to me, if it saves her. I want you to know that.
Well, believe me when I say my entire religion is against human trafficking or slaves. So I could hardly compromise such a
Very good.
thing.
Right.
I guess while they're talking, I'll take Pendant into the room.
Okay. Paladin just willingly follows. I don't have much stuff, sadly. I think they took most of it.
That's fine. We'll sort that out in time. Sorry, what's your name again?
What's her name is?
Pelton?
Yeah, Astor.
Hel-
What's your name again?
My name.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is Peldant, as I entered
Peldant?
the
Asking
room.
her.
Oh, sorry.
My name's Peldon.
Sorry, what's your name?
Peldon.
Sorry, what's your name?
Do you have
Monica?
Hi, Monica. I'm Han.
Yay.
As I entered the room, I just look confused.
So, Sin, this is Monica.
She, like makes like a little wave to the side.
Okay.
Erica, you're coming with me to the harbor? Want to see the sea?
Did we get a key, by the way, from the...
Yeah, she gave you a key and left you
How many? One each,
Just-
or just two? One for each room?
two, one for each room.
Okay. I throw one after Morgana. I know, I have the keys for some reason.
Well, thank you.
Keep the other one.
I think Tiffany is making pasta, if I heard
Okay.
correctly.
Well, sure. I guess then Morgana is on her own, on the way on her own.
Depending on where you're going.
Well, first down, hoping to run into Mrs. Torb again.
Mrs. Tor. Yeah.
Dora. Hey, I heard the sea around here at Castle. It's really nice.
They are indeed. A lot of people come from Loughborough.
Could you maybe show me the sea? Some nice place.
Sorry, I don't really have the time at the moment. There is tour guides in the town though, if you would be interested.
Oh, why aren't you hiring there?
What?
Yeah.
I'm a
always-
barkeep.
Oh, you're working so hard. I reckon you would do fine as a tour guide. You should consider signing up.
Yeah, maybe next year. Right now, I'm
Can I-
pretty happy with my job.
Can I turn to Han? Did you get
Well.
some weird sexual vibes from Morgana as well towards that barkeeper?
Well, that is good.
To each their own. I try not to judge. I find it best in my line of work.
Well, she
Yeah,
said she's married, so that might get us into more trouble if Morgana acts on her basic impulses, which she seems the type who would.
Well, I'll be
Right.
leaving now. Please don't lock me out when I'm back. That would make me really, really sad. And she takes her hand,
Back with my pasta.
pats it a little.
And she smiles like a bit awkwardly, and you're like, well, depends on when you come back, but I'll try to leave it open as long as I can.
Thank you. That would
Yeah.
be nice.
We have a
But I do have kids to go home to.
we have a drow, tabaxi, and an Asimar and the tiefling. Yet the human is the weird one.
Well, but yeah.
So we all just chilling.
But don't tell
with
her
the
that.
rest of us.
I think some of them are going to the local whorehouse.
Well,
Well,
I mean,
I've been
the
living
three of
there.
us are still in a room. Yeah,
Oh.
Morgana just
In-
kind of left.
Bye. And she gives her one last longing look and pulls the door shut behind her.
Her look back isn't longing. Her look back isn't longing. It's like just.
Oh, she wants
So,
it. She just doesn't know yet.
I guess we'll go into Erica's room then. And knock on the door.
Hello. I'm in like a nightie with my little slippers on.
Already going to bed.
No, it's just more comfy to wear this kind of thing before. I've been in that dress all day, and it's just, honey.
Honey.
I do understand.
in.
It would be nice to not constantly have to wear multiple layers of cloaking. Just
Come
to
in.
live.
Please, before Morgana comes back, please come in.
So let's redo some introductions. Erica, this is Monica.
Yes, hello.
So it's not Pendelt, it's Monaco.
I think my name is Peldon, but
The cover
Her
name
is
for now.
Monica.
it is Monica now.
Oh, alright. Hello, Monica. Oh, wait, sorry. Hello, Monica.
Hello, and
I'm
stretches.
sorry I called you a hoe.
It's okay. I can understand the situation have been hard on you and your work conditions.
Mm-hmm. And I'm a pink devil.
Yes, I do see your group is kind of. Not
Kind.
kind or usual in these parts.
Well, you fit right in.
Perfect.
So, Monica, do you have anything that could aid us in the task that befalls us? Any information about your captors? Anything about your life beforehand? Things that may have led up to this point?
Does the name Pistols make you think of anything?
A pistol, I mean.
No, the guild I work for just can't pronounce the whole name.
Maybe like a moon insignia with a couple of daggers.
I'll just call him the Predator, or what are they called?
Hey.
Pistols.
Harbinger, yeah, the Harbingers. How about that? You just call them the Harbingers.
Harbinger.
Or the Pistols.
No, they're not the pistols.
Okay,
TK.
I guess we'll work backwards. Does anyone have paper and ink,
Sure.
parchment, or
I
just
think
something
I
can
do.
write on?
I'm uncertain.
Do you look at your freaking thing?
I have a mask kit.
Well, if anybody has it, then the priest, I assume?
I do
I
not.
do have a book and a book I can write in. I just can't find it. I got like a
Also-
little notebook I draw little pictures of plants in. I
Also,
could tear a page out of that.
Hmm?
also, am I at the harbor yet? Since, well, Morgana isn't really planning on whoring, otherwise we could skip that.
Excuse me, what?
Morgana is at the harbor, she's not whoring, otherwise I would agree that we skip that. But she's doing something else.
She's doing something else. Yeah, sure, you are at the harbor. It's not way far away from the Crown Crow.
Okay.
Um,
Is it a,
And
what kind of
yes.
ships can land here? Is it like really big sail ships or?
So you see a kind of like a lot of, what do you call them? Ships with wares is coming in. And ship with a lot of wares, a lot of fruits, a lot of like spices and stuff. There is a couple of ships, I think about 5 ships in right at the moment.
Okay. She said the tunnels lead to the sea. I reckon they are not inside a house. Probably somewhere like a cave. Strand, maybe like that. You know what? Morgana's just gonna, well, run into a shady looking bar with sailors, I assume, and just try to get some information there.
Okay. You're looking for a person, right? If I understood correctly,
I'm looking for a shady establishment, which would be
a shadiest what?
a tavern, basically.
Oh,
sailor
a tavern. Oh, a sailor tavern.
Yeah.
Yeah. You find a little like it looked kind of like a staple, like in the way it's built, but you can hear a lot of noises and yelling coming from inside, and you see like this sign thing, the last, and it's swinging from the outside.
Okay.
And as you go in, you can see a lot of there's a lot of 2 muscular men inside, yelling and drinking.
Just 2.
So,
Otherwise it's
what? No, there's more than 2. That's like several.
Yeah, but they're just sticking out. Okay.
No, there's several big ass men in there, drinking and yelling.
Well, if anybody knows something, then the bartender. I'm just gonna ignore the drunkards.
Alright. As you go to the bar a little. Wait a little. Let me find my freaking. Yeah, as you see, there is a person standing behind the bar, not really looking up. It looks like she's kind of trying to, or he's kind of trying to, ignore all the noise in there.
Hello, good sir. I'm looking for, well, information. Some information.
What? Information?
Yes, I heard there are tunnels beneath the city.
Yes, it's a known fact. What
Yeah.
do you want with them?
Well, do you have any idea how one could gain access to these? Well,
They're mostly used
Infrastructure.
but to the infrastructure.
yes.
An outsider isn't gonna gain any access to those, mate.
Well, who would gain any access, or by which means could anyone gain access?
Well, messengers of Pebbleback normally have access.
So the Lord is just, well, owning these
Yeah,
tunnels. Okay.
it is common knowledge. Is
Okay. I heard they lead to the sea. Is there really no way into this system? And, well,
Why would you need a way into the system?
we're looking for something or someone.
Alright, and
I assure you, Mr. Pebblesback is, well, quite in favor of our actions. Or at least no harm could come to him,
aha.
or to anyone, as a matter of fact.
Sorry to say, but I'm not gonna take a stranger's word from that, mate. You seem quite new to this town.
Well, I am. This is why I'm, well, asking such a nice man like you to handle it.
He looks you a bit up and down. Yeah, not helping with that, mate. We don't go through there.
Alright, who could help?
Who could help? Hmm. There's not really any name that just comes out there, no.
Alright. Well, thank you then, I guess.
You could take, like, the road.
Road.
Yeah, the road, like,
The one...
a normal
Is the
road. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
just a
instead of-
normal road.
You mean instead of the tunnels?
Yeah. Like, a lot of different kind of people moving through here.
Well, thank you. I will consider that. And she just leaves.
He just shrugs and
Goes
Keeps
back to
doing-
cleaning. Goes back to cleaning his glasses because that's what they do the entire day.
yeah, and serves drunken people. You know, like that's
Sure.
that's the job. Just,
Why do I have these places always to smell? I hope I can get a bath. Alright. Well, back to the second source of information. To the gold dust, or golden dust?
okay, goldus dust.
Gold
uh,
dust, okay.
Yeah. Do any of you guys want to do something in the meantime?
We're having a nice
Yeah, we're
chat.
having a conversation.
Yeah. I think that's
You can
great.
continue. We're having a lovely chat right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah. Let just Morgana do her thing.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's
Well,
good.
what? Shit, there's a lot of stuff to fucking read for me later.
We're
Damn.
role-playing fiends. Don't take us out the moment.
It's okay, it's okay. As you go out and you find this... It seemed like a very nice establishment.
Mhm.
Considered it's in the... at the harbor and everything seemed a bit run down.
Ah, really? That's the best address they could give us. Huh. And again, freaking horse. And she, well, just goes in trying to, well, talk to, I don't know, the woman in charge or anybody who looks like they could help her out.
And as you get inside, you see a very tall, very musculous woman standing there with a what do you call it? A bustier on.
Busty.
Yeah, you
Okay.
know where you like you're very tightened up across the titty area. You're very tall, very musculous, long flowing blonde hair across the shoulders, and you have like a cigarette holder.
Cigarette
alright.
holder.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like puffing out smoke. Yeah, so
I didn't know smoking was a
a
thing.
new
Okay.
face here, I see.
Hello, pretty.
Oh.
I'm looking for somebody for a bit of chit chat, actually.
For a bit of chit chat.
Exactly. Somebody who, well, could tell me something more about this town and, well, special perks of it.
Any preferences?
Well, just a good. I just wanna, well, get to know this place better.
And
Um,
you want to know the place better?
Exactly,
Alright.
Exactly, the city. Could, well, tell me something.
Alright. Sorry, I don't have time myself at the moment, but
I see. What a shame.
Peyton! She yells across the stairs, and you see like this little tiefling girl
Oh,
tying up her hair hastily.
you remind me of someone.
Who?
Oh. Oh, just somebody I met recently.
Oh, okay. Hello. My name is Peyton. What can I help you with today?
Well, how about we first make ourselves a bit more comfortable, Peyton?
Of course. Let me lead you to the room.
Go ahead.
Have you heard about our prices?
Ah, yeah, there's that. So?
Well, for each hours is 2 silver.
Okay, that's a good tax. Alright. Well, show the way.
As she leads you upstairs and into a comfortable, darkened room with a pair of sofas and a big bed.
Alright, that is comfy. You just well placed yourself down. Okay, Peyton. I'm looking for a few information, actually. I guess there's no plural of information in English.
Is this information? Yes, about what?
Alright. I heard there are tunnels beneath that city.
Oh yes, them used by Mr. Pebbleback.
Okay. Well, where can I find these tunnels? And how could I get into them? Do you have any idea about that?
Oh, you don't want to get into them. It's kind of Mr. Pebbleback's tunnels.
Well, yeah, but I'm kind of working for Mr. Pebbleback in some manner.
Oh, are you? What are you helping him with?
Something has been taken from him, and I'm, well, busy getting it back. But
Oh,
shh, that is our little secret, right?
Oh, right, okay. Let me, should be an entrance at the near of the harbor. I'm not really know them, like, myself, because we're not supposed to go there.
Okay.
But I heard at night there's a lot of people coming through.
Oh, I see.
I think a few of his men is coming here sometimes. And sometimes they're saying stuff they shouldn't really say here, if you know what I mean.
Oh, what are they saying?
Just different kind of things. Like, of course Mr. Paleback is a great man and all that. But he seems to have, like, some troubles in the moment.
Oh, what kind of troubles? I know that's not much of my business, but...
Well, his wife is kind of sick.
Oh, okay.
And I think it's taking his toll on him.
I can imagine that. Okay. Near the harbor, so it's in the harbor?
Well, it's like when you get... She looks a bit around. If you, like, go to where the ships are...
Yes.
If you know the docks, right? There is these kind of holes in the side of them. Where it could be possible to gain entrance, I think. I've never really been there myself.
By the docks, close by the ships. Okay. Is that all you know in that respect?
Yeah. So, like, we don't know much stuff about them. They're kind of secretive about it.
I see. Well, I thought you and your friends would be the ones, well...
We do have a lot of information on this place, but some secrets are not known to everybody.
I see. Well, after all, they are supposed to be secret. Thank you. And I hand her a silver coin. Well, I guess that's it, unless, well, we want to earn some more.
Oh, well, I am up to earn some more, like, depending if you have any needs you want to have taken care of.
Oh, I couldn't even begin to describe my needs.
Okay, I'm not gonna do the sexy talk, I just say, because that makes me really irky inside. Ugh.
Can, can I roll damage for?
No, not damage.
Oh,
But you spend a nice evening with Peyton.
all right. Well, just another hour, I would say.
Meanwhile, in a sex place.
I also
Me-
need to go to the toilet. Be right back.
Yeah.
He's gonna go wank.
Oh god, no, don't. Ugh. This makes me feel weird in my stomach.
Should we in the meantime move towards, well, the same place or a temple or anywhere really?
I thought we were in my room.
Yeah.
You are?
We
Okay,
sh-
let me have a read.
We could be able to move out, right?
I could put my clothes back on. I was in my dressing gown and slippers. Oh, life's hard.
I would propose the temple for
Okay,
now.
I'll change back into my clothes. Look away, everyone! Ha ha! I'll put my clothes back on. Fabulous. Okay, to the
Yeah.
temple.
To the temple! As you go crossing the market and some of the houses, you see this. It looks kind of run down.
We never questioned Pelton.
Chen, not in the time we were roleplaying, we didn't get a chance to question Pelvin.
Yeah,
What a shame!
We were talking about
I mean,
magic.
you can question her on the way. I assume she's gonna come with us and not
Yeah.
stay behind.
No, we'll wait till we get back.
Okay,
Okay.
as you move out, you see this kind of. It looks a bit run down. It's not as nice as the manor. But it looks pretty okay. And you see this. Wait, you see like a picture of like a thundercloud and three thunder lightning things coming down from it.
Thunder lightning things.
Yeah, what are they called? What do they call the lightning?
Just
thing?
lightning.
The lightning.
Bolt.
A lightning bolts are like striking down from it. And as you enter, like there's not many people in there. Do
So
you see us?
This is a rundown temple.
Yeah.
Okay. The only one in
Sin.
town.
Yep.
Okay. Yes.
Darian, you don't happen to know that symbol, do you?
Do I? Do I?
Roll a religion check.
Core.
No.
No. I'm afraid most gods outside of the Drow clergy are a bit elusive to me.
And there's like a heavy bearded man inside who looks up to you in his very plain garment, or like clothes. Sorry, not garment, because that's yes. Can I help you with something?
I approach him. Ah, my delight of day. My delight of day warm your soul. I was wondering if you could maybe help us in a matter of magic.
Yes. In what way of magic, if I may ask?
You see, my friend here recently had some experiences of magic of not his own, and seemingly it comes from within him. I was wondering if you could find anything out about such a thing.
I can try indeed. As she,
Focus.
I motioned towards Han and stepped back a bit.
and if he is putting, if I may touch you, yeah, what?
I'll step forward.
And he like, if you reach out your hands, please.
Very slowly extend one hand.
Both of them, please.
I narrow my eyes and extend the other.
Like, puts his hand on top of yours and let me give it a go. Alright, and he stands there still for a couple of seconds. I don't hear any... I don't really feel any godly forces over you, sorry to say.
I'm not a holy man.
Doesn't seem like it, no. But there do seem to be some kind of force entrusting itself to you.
And would you be able to allude more as to what that force is?
It's hard to put like a finger on. It's like such a big word, yet so tiny and small. I could no. Do you? Well, can I have some information on where you're from, my good sir?
Aspia.
Aspia.
More specifically, the parts that are still rampant with life.
With life, you say? Maybe... And he closes his eye again and tries to concentrate. Maybe it's weird to say, I know, but like forests granting you the power.
My power comes from trees.
Maybe. Certainly, I'm not a... I'm a God's man, yes, of the Almighty from this house. So I don't have...
That, by the way?
What?
Who is that, by the way?
Oh, what that is... It is Valkyr. The one who grants us safety passing across the sea.
Tiffany's Kingdom.
Tiffany's skin. Welcome. Yeah, I guess.
Valkyr?
I'm sorry to say he doesn't have much to do with the forest.
And were I to look for a god who did, would you be able to point me in the right direction?
It wouldn't be in this town, sadly. I'm the only one here.
A name then?
A name of a god?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Fuck you, Jeff.
Fuck you for wanting information that is crucial for your
Damn
character.
it!
How dare you?
How dare you be interested in my world and my world building?
The name might be insert name here. Wait a second.
Insert name here. I
No.
may have heard of that before.
Right.
Stu, I can't remember.
Wait. I have the name. Shantae. No.
Shantae?
So honest.
Shante!
No.
Friends with Shaniqua.
No, Sylvanas.
My name is Shaniqua and what?
Shantae. You stay.
Who's that woman in my bed? My name is Shaniqua and what?
Okay.
I think
Wait.
if you could find a Sean T.
Shanty.
Sean T. It's a fucking
You spell that for me.
CHAUNTEA. Somebody also call her the Great Mother.
Just with a name like that.
I take offense to that.
Why do you say oh, right.
I know someone else called the Great.
Well, I guess
The-
then you call her the greatest mother now. Or Big Mama.
Big Mom?
Mama bear.
Big Mama.
Very well, priest. You have been of great assistance.
You're welcome. I do like to help out travelers coming here.
Before we
And-
leave,
Mm.
do you know of a place where there are the wounded are kept here, the sickly?
Oh, yeah, mostly we like order somebody from outside to take care of that stuff.
So you have nowhere.
Like mostly stay at home to not
Mm.
spread the sickness.
Well, someone with a missing arm hardly spreads sickness.
I'll be right back. One sec.
With a missing arm?
Yes, those may be wounded.
But then we call one from the outside to take care of it.
Very well. I suppose I cannot help in this town then.
Well, are you a doctor?
A cleric, yes.
Why
Traveling
shouldn't you be
currently.
a assistant in this town then?
Because no one has employed me, and if I do not know where to go, I cannot help.
So,
Well,
we need you.
Oh.
aww. Aww.
Thanks, Fiends.
Dude, what are you writing? Shablam.
Blam.
Shablam.
Shablam. And
But-
Abracadabra. Simsalagrim.
Heard
But
of
sh-
Shablam.
But yeah, if you I can maybe find somebody to help you. But they won't have their office in this city though.
Well, I will leave the city before soon enough, I assume. I shall simply find somewhere else I can use my talents on.
Indeed. Have a safe trip. Have a safe trip.
May the light of day death warm your soul, friend.
Thanks for 12.
Thank
Oh, sorry, wrong one.
You're not an Aventurian.
And when we leave, I suppose, unless
Do you need anything, Monica?
Peldant, I think he means you. Do you require anything
Oh!
for further travels?
No.
So happy she
No.
remembered her code name.
No rations, no backpack, no clothing for the time ahead.
I don't really have any money to pay it with.
Well, we are offering.
You are. Oh, that is very kind of you. Okay, I need. Maybe a backpack would be nice,
Back
And-
everyone.
and a coat.
That enthusiasm.
Very well, let's
Dying down immediately.
go find that then, shall we?
Yay! Shopping.
Oh wait,
meanwhile-
sorry. Oh,
Meanwhile,
come on, bitches. We're going shopping.
Come on, ho!
Meanwhile, can Morgana
You
leave?
guys take care of that. I'm gonna head off to see if I can find one of the names on this list.
Very well. Don't do anything too foolish, although you
Can
aren't the
Morgana
type
leave
to.
while- Okay.
You're still having fucking sex, Chris.
I've got a plan.
Shut up.
Okay. Well, I guess.
Okay, queens.
You freaking didn't finish in like.
Hey, you don't know Morgana.
Well, in an hour, she's giving that girl an hour.
There hasn't been an hour yet.
Okay.
2 minutes and then like half an hour of post-traumatic screaming.
Oh.
Her arm just
real.
wouldn't stop bleeding.
There was pus everywhere.
It's getting all over the bed. My manager was so mad.
But I think if you guys are gonna split up and somebody's gonna look for some names, it is maybe the best place to end here.
Okay, we can do
sure,
that.
yeah.
All right.